Piazza is ready for revenge.
You can hear the boos as Roger Clemens now steps to the plate.
Finally, Roger was going to have to hit.
Watching the end of this show, Piazza versus Clemens, The Grudge.
An eye for an eye.
Let's see.
The moment that everyone has been waiting for all week.
With Clemens in the batter's box and Piazza calling signs behind the plate, everyone in baseball expects the Mets to make a statement.
Everyone thought that Piazza was actually going to call a pitch to hit Clemens.
I think the Mets have to dig in and grill Roger Clemens.
But Roger Clemens isn't backing down.
He's coming up to the plate that day with the idea of bring it on. Throw at me. I dare you.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball, it hits him. They're behind him. It didn't hit him, I don't think. It went behind him.
God bless Sean Estes. He missed him. It was embarrassing for the Mets, for Piazza, and Roger Clemens.
So this is where they purposely threw at Clemens?
You know Estes has to be disappointed in that result. He was obviously trying to hit him, and he missed him. But the warning goes out.
After a warning from the umpire, cooler heads prevail, and the game goes on.
I think that Piazza has just shown that he's a classy guy this entire time.
But the Mets get the last laugh.
Pretty well getting the left field. Back at the wall.
I miss Shea Stadium.
When pitcher Sean Estes delivers Clemens the ultimate payback.
Sean Estes. It's a home run. Out of the park for the Mets. Off Clemens.
The crowd loved it. There was some joy in Mudville.
Well, I love City Field, so, you know.
Piazza gets up. Mike Piazza. Yes. The Grudge guy.
And now he gets under one and a left. And gone. Home run Piazza.
He hits a home run off Clemens. But as much as this felt like revenge, it wasn't on the biggest stage. Roger Clemens down deep knew that he got.
All right, starting lineup for the Mets: Lindor, Soto, Alonso, Nimmo, Vientos, D.H. Winker, Alvarez, McNeil, Acuna, Torrens, Oscar, Taylor, Marte. Righties left on the bench for today. On the mound, Brad Lord for the Nats. 6 games, three of them are starts. 0-2 record, 4.72 ERA, 13.1 innings, 16 hits, 9 walks, 10 strikeouts. His WHIP is 1.88. He's finishing up his warm-up as I speak.
Before now settling in the opening day roster he made this year.
What's up, Chris? Ruiz is the catcher again. Lowe first, Garcia Jr. second, CJ short, Pena third. Left field is Wood, Young center. Cruz, the rookie, is at right field.
Found out plays with Gary. He gets good jumps, but not so always the best routes. We found out with some pregame notes.
See how that plays. So it's better to get a good jump than to have a good route, because they can always change directions. But I can't make up for a bad jump.
See a couple more things that you take a senior car as well.
All right, Lindor coming up to bat. He's got a 297 batting average, 5 home runs, 14 RBIs on the season, 836 OPS. There's actually some Mets fans there making a little bit of noise. Here we go. Here's the pitch to start the game. Strike. Fastball down the pipe at 94. Counts 0-1.
Lord has thrown his fastball, either the 4-seamer or the 2-seamer, 78% of the time through his first
Next
6
pitch.
appearances.
Lindor smacks it over the head of the pitcher. Drops shallow center field. After that fastball at 95, Mets have Lindor on first.
Leading off the first inning this year.
They just said his batting average leading off is 480.
Francisco gets a one-off fastball, move a little bit, just inside the.
Not bad, Lindor. Not bad at all.
Chuck it up for Brad Lord, and nothing better than getting a base hit your first at bat.
Next man up, Juan Soto, Mr. 750 mil. 245 batting average for Soto. Here is the pitch. Ball outside, fastball at 95, misses, counts 1-0. Lindor was taking a really big lead there on first base. Ran back over to first.
His first 6 appearances. He also does not
Next pitch.
Soto with the 2 hits last night, hitting a 245 for the
Throw over to first. Lindor gets back in time.
Lord started the year in the bullpen, and then when Michael Soroka went down with an injury, Lord went into the rotation, but he hasn't pitched more than 4 1/3 innings in any start or thrown more than 65 pitches. So this is the day when David Martinez.
All right, here we go. Next pitch to Soto. Ball outside. Change up at 86. Miss. Counts 2-0. 3 home runs on the season. 3 home runs on the season to 12 RBIs and a 762 OPS. B, what's up? B, that was a sloppy L we took yesterday, man. What was that? What was that? Counts 2-0 to Soto. Next pitch. Just got that inside line. 95-mile-per-hour fastball strike. Counts 2-1.
Because I always have questions, you know. My skills are very limited.
If you know lifting.
Brad Lord, 6'3", 210 pounds, 25 years of age. Soto smacks one, foul, third base side. It was a fastball again at 95. 2-2 count now for Soto. Now I see. Naya, what's up? Counts 2-2. Next pitch, upstairs. Closing is tough. I will never criticize Edwin Diaz. Full count. Juan Soto is going to burn a timeout here. Well, Edwin Diaz is my favorite Met. Full count with Lindor on first. Lindor's going to second, and Juan Soto going to foul that fastball back. That was a 96-mile-per-hour fastball. Lindor's going to go back to first. Full count. Lindor's trying to steal ever since he's got on first base.
He tries to keep that hole open for Soto so far, and Soto has been hitting a lot of ground balls.
Your bun is so cute.
Soto's ground ball rate is 58%.
Full count now. This will be pitch 9 from Lord. Swing and a miss for Soto. Lindor running to second. And is he safe?
That was bizarre.
That was weird.
I have no idea why Lindor didn't slide, but he was able to tiptoe past the tag of Abrams and steal the base. 17 man buds in a day. It's a good thing I live in New York. Otherwise, I'd be on the chopping block.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to review this here. Let's see. Lindor's foot. He's out. Oh, it hit him right in the chiclets.
Not your favorite tag if you're a runner.
I mean, how do you explain Lindor in that situation outside? Did he think it was ball 4?
I think he assumed it had to be ball 4. It's just, listen, we had a kind of a brain cramp by Nimmo last night, and this one here by Lindor.
Yeah, Lindor's out.
Strike him out, throw him out, double play. And moving a egg on Lindor's face.
Francisco's on the move as the ball swings through it. Yeah, Francisco pulls up a little bit, probably about 5 steps before he gets to the base, about the time he can get into his slide.
So quickly 2 out and nobody on.
Yes, I have a long-term girlfriend.
The base is empty. Beat for a couple of walks last night, otherwise.
Alonso up at bat. Strike.
Takes first pitch slider for a strike.
Slider counts 0-1. 3.33 batting average for Alonso. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs, 1,109 OPS. Foul. Fastball at 95 counts 0-2.
In a rebuilding mode, and nobody expects them to be a world championship team this year, but they made great strides last year, and they've got even more talent on this team this year with the addition of Wood and Cruz for the full season.
Low and away counts 1-2.
Teams trying to win on the margins. That usually means like stolen bases, catching the
Yo, B, did you see that? The second baseman hit Lindor right in the family jewels.
Sometimes
He was like, you're out.
Energy, and that could cut both ways.
1-2 count. Swing and a miss for Alonso. Jesus Christ, Alonso.
Back-to-back strikeouts. Promising inning. Pulls up on the Mets.
Baseball is back, and it's time to bring the heat with Fanatic Sportsbook. Earn up to 10% fan cash on your bets, win or lose.
All right, 3 outs.
Your fan cash for authentic.
Who's on the mound today, B? Clay Holmes?
And other collectibles. On top of that, New customers get up to $1,000 in bonus bets across your first 10 days. Bet on baseball all season long with Fanatic Sportsbook.
The 3 for me, only at Chili's, keeps getting even better with the all-new Big QP and all this for just $10.99. With 85% more beef, it makes a quarter-pound burger look.
Yeah, no, I just fucking banned them. They're just being fucking annoying. It's not even
Let's talk salary.
Great. What do you
not
think
even
they offer
creative
this?
trolling.
It's competitive.
And if it was a number, it would be.
Oh, dude, you got a man bun.
With Indeed, you can avoid
Oh, you got me.
conversations from the start.
What's up, Joseph?
Is it competitive?
Can I talk about Google?
If I can turn a dirt patch into a lush lawn, I can do anything. See feed, that's what you always say.
Yeah. Look how thick it is. It is thick. Yeah. It's lawn fixing time. Scott's Turf Filter Grass Seed.
Yeah, like keeps. Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we stayed hundreds by bending our home.
I don't know how I feel about Clay Holmes.
Pronounced Liberty.
I don't trust him.
Let's try, kid. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty.
I don't trust him yet, babe.
Well, we referenced this.
How's your weekend going, Joe?
Right, Babe Ruth did the medicine ball workout.
Well, Brad Lord was lifting trees. Babe was lifting steins. So that's why you have to have the medicine ball.
I just don't understand what the thought process is about this particular exercise.
I hate to admit it, but I find that to be the greatest offensive force Will Haynes ever seen out there.
Clay Holmes on the mound for the Mets.
What's up, Steve? It's still 0-0. We're in the first inning.
Ready in center field.
Mets are pitching now, Steven.
Consulted his defensive card as he
Clay Holmes on the mound.
Appointed position.
Jeff McNeil looks like he's lost in the outfield.
C.J. Abrams, who raced over
What's up, Ross?
in the ninth inning last night, leads off for the Nats and takes fastball.
Fastball for a strike counts 0-1. Clay Holmes, 5 starts, 2-1 record, ERA 3.16, 25.2 innings, 22 hits, 13 walks, 34 strikeouts, whip 1.36. And now he's saying he can't hear. You think one day they're going to get these pitch comm things fixed or what?
Had a defensive player out of position because he was consulting his card, and now
One
we have
day.
a pitch comm malfunction.
So now the
So you don't need the pitch comm.
bad boys got to come up, give him a new pitch comm, and see if this one works. Starting lineup for the Nats: Abrams, Wood, Lowe, Bell, Garcia Jr., Ruiz, Cruz, Tenya, Young.
A lot of those leadoff hitters took the first pitch.
Yes.
Monday starting lineup for the Nats, and they'll go with the same 9, although in a slightly different order. Josh Bell up to clean up, and Caber Ruiz dropped to the 6th hole for the game today.
All right, next pitch with the count on 1.
Defensive cards in order. Second pitch from Holmes.
Strike.
The outside corner with curveball.
Curveball, counts 0-2.
And it's 0-2.
Abrams, 240 batting average, 4 home runs, 9 RBIs, 838 OPS.
List. 0 for 4 on Thursday, 2 for 5 last
Next
night,
pitch.
including a triple. And he rolls
Foul.
over the changeup.
The pitch comm is a delay tactic. I watch many teams. Some organizations never have pitch comm problems.
Before this season.
Yeah, who knows?
18% of the time this year, he has a nearly 40% whiff rate on it, and they're hitting just 200 against that changeup.
Sloppy hit, back over to Holmes. Holmes to Alonso, out at first. 1 down.
Parachute over to first for the first time.
Nice. Alvarez is the catcher. Alonso first. Acuna second. Shortstop. Lindor. Third base. Viento.
It's the start at second base.
Left field. Nimmo. Center is McNeil today, and Juan Soto at right.
Out center field. In his run in the middle of the night.
McNeil looks like he's got the wrong heart or something. He keeps talking to Nimmo.
Yeah, McNeil is like lost in the outfield right now. He keeps talking to Nimmo about where he should be and where the ball is going to be going if there's a hit. And he just looks lost. Ball to Wood, counts 1-0. Wood's got a 255 batting average.
Ethan Malagan's slugging percentage.
That's another ball outside, counts 2-0.
Lose off to a terrific start.
Wood has 8 home runs on the season to 19 RBIs and a 905 OPS.
Wood grew up right around here in Rockville, Maryland. Dan Kenny at one time was the
Another ball, fastball miss, counts 3-0.
basketball scorer in the history of Long Island. Playing out in the Hamptons.
Strike, fastball, counts 3-1.
John Marsko just gave us a little shot of the outfield. So deep. McNeil and Nimmo both playing really deep. It's almost like no doubles that they were playing in the 9th inning last night.
Slow
Hit.
ground ball. Vientos will have to charge.
Vientos got a charge over to first, not in time. Man on first.
With enough speed,
Man. All right, one on. One on, one out.
James Wood gets a sinker in from Holmes that he just beats to the ground. I think Mark does everything he can, but those long strides from Jimmy gets it down the line for the base hit.
It's fair to run that fast at 6'6".
So 1 out and 1 on. Now Nathaniel Lowe.
Low up at bat, 266 batting
He
average.
checks his swing.
Check swing foul.
That's a foul ball.
I think it's a foul ball as well.
Counts 0-1.
So Nathaniel Lowe started that.
McNeil is still talking to Nimmo. He's like, I don't know where I'm supposed to be.
Demo and McNeil staring at each other as they position themselves. Lowe started that controversial triple play yesterday. And they asked him after the game, have you ever started a triple play before?
Next pitch.
The rain starts to fall again here in D.C.
Upstairs, throw to first. Not in time.
And Lowe's answer was, well, not only have I started a
No
triple
problem,
play,
CB,
but I started a triple play
aka Charlie
by
Brown.
Jesse Winker before.
Oh, I got your dog here there, Charlie Brown, so there you go.
That came out of nowhere.
Well, in between innings, you were noting that the
there is a storm coming, and we're going to a rain delay.
Okay, so
Oh, man.
In the bottom of the first
We're going to a rain delay, bottom of the first. It is pouring right now.
We begin, we stop.
They're going to roll the tarp out on the field.
Anyway, April 20th, 2022, Mariners are playing the Rangers. Jesse Winker at the time of Seattle Mariner. It's a line drive to the
And they rolled over.
Back to Lowe.
They rolled over with one of the guys that's rolling out the tarps. He fell over and they ran him over
What's bad is
with
that
the
last
tarp.
night they scored it 3-6-6.
And then he fell down, and now he's just
6 would have been both times.
trying to get back in there.
Triple play.
Right, they said that Abram stepped on the base to double demo and then tag Vientos, which made the first row. Well, this is fun.
By the way, I don't know if you guys know, I'm supposed to drive home after the game, so I need the game to replay. So
Well-
let's go.
Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a commercial break. That way there's one less commercial break at the end of the game, and you can hit the road that much faster.
Can we play 3?
All right, tarps out on the field.
Maybe they could have 3 teams,
One city, 1 year.
1 year.
You know what happens? Normally
Is there anything else on that I could do coverage of while we figure this out? NHL Vegas night.
In DC, they'll score at the top of the first inning, and we'll come right back to Washington after this.
Oh, that's okay, Tyler. All fan bases are welcome here, man. All right, they went to a commercial break, so.
A consumer guide Best Buy 11 years in a row.
Game started in a rain delay. It was 30 minutes delayed, and now we have another rain delay. It's basically going to end up being like a night game. It's 4:45 here in New York. They're going to go into a rain delay for like 2 hours, and then they'll come back around like 6:45, 7 o'clock.
Cool.
They'll say, hey, we're going to throw first pitch at like 7:25, and then we'll go from there. Shut up, Will Ferrell. Jesus Christ. They got the Hurricanes versus the Devils. That game is tied 2 apiece. About 5.5 minutes remaining left in that game. OKC against Memphis. Hockey, I could never get hockey to take off on my streams. Basketball, I'm lucky if 2 or 3 people show up. Baseball is really my breadwinner, and then NFL does okay. But for whatever reason, NBA and NHL on my streams, it just never took off. It looks like Thunder and looks like they're in halftime, the Thunder game.
To win the West, if not only win the championship this year. SGA always seemingly around the top for points and pace.
Phillies game on Fox. Is it on Fox?
This is the grounds crew.
Oh yeah, it is. We could do that in the meantime.
Oh, they kept going. You gotta stop the clock. Once the guy flips over, and Jeff McNeil saw that and like, ooh, that feels this wedge made.
Well, you know what kind of urgency they have. It's raining so hard. They get views from that. It's hard to get on, but you have to think that you would leave a soldier behind.
You're starting at second base today. That rain came down heavy and hard. Do you go in the clubhouse, take your top off before the dryer?
If we got soaked, yeah, I would. Yeah.
First 15,000 fans at the Mets Cubs game May 9th. We're going to claim home City Connect hockey jersey for Monday. Visit Mets.com/promotions for tickets and detail.
So if they go back to a commercial, then I'll switch over to the Phillies game.
When we come back from the break, we're going to continue with 3 teams, 1 city, 1 year. Yes, it's true. 3-1-1 continues on SM1.
All right, let's check out the Phillies. Tyler's a Philly fan, so.
Let's win. Which way is it pushing? Those are really fun to play.
That's why good kickers are so revered.
Count 3-0 for Hap.
You have to take that same approach as a pitcher with your off-speed stuff.
Next pitch.
3-0 to Hap, take it all the way.
And he walked him with a 4-seam fastball. Hap's going to go to first for the Cubs.
2-out base runner for the Cubs. First save Suzuki.
How do you say this guy's name? They might, Morales, they might.
His first time.
Suzuki up at bat, 0 for 1, flew out in the first, has 6 home runs on the season to 20 RBIs.
Missed again earlier this week against the Dodgers.
Fastball upstairs at 96, counts 1-0.
Soreness that's gone back for a little while now for Suzuki. Ended up missing a few games last week because of the same hit. He's back in the lineup the last 2 days.
Hit. Should be a double play, but there's nobody at second. Throw over to first. Suzuki out. End of 3. Oh, they didn't need a double play. There was already 2 outs on this. And we're going to go to commercial in the Phillies game. They're going to the 4th, scoreless. Luzardo.
This stuff doesn't just kill existing weeds down. It keeps working for up to 4 months. From the first days of spring to the 4th day of July. From summer beach days to
Teams like the Phillies,
from sweltering days to sweater
the Nationals, the Mets,
kills existing weeds and keeps on
all should have stadiums with a retractable roof. I understand if you don't want to play in the dome, you want to have, the sun come in and the wind and the weather and all that. That's fine, but have a retractable roof for these reasons. They spent all that money to build Citi Field. They should have made a retractable roof.
I get it. Nearly half of all used cars have been in an accident, but that's nothing to be afraid of.
You would never have to worry about rain delays. Because then you just,
How a car's accident?
take the roof out.
You don't have to overpay.
Way better. Okay.
Definitely. No fear, just fine.
Mets owner is worth fucking billions of dollars. Put a retractable roof on it, damn it.
Find your ultimate playground at VisiCal.
Because win or lose, there's something special that happens in the stands when you're at the game at Citi Field or at Shea Stadium back in the day, or I'm imagining at the Polo Grounds.
Drugs for Jesus?
The team could field the worst baseball team I've ever seen, and I'm still going to be out there cheering them on. And I would still think that there's a chance for them to win the championship.
No drugs.
That's magic back in the day. It was something that, I don't know if that could ever be Tom's. You do got to believe.
No, I'm not going to cut the bun, but thank you for telling me to cut the bun. I'm not going to cut it, though. I could still grow hair, so I'm not going to cut it.
The IndyCar Series continues at 5. Welcome to the fastest racing ever. Friday night under the
flights at prime time. The Arlington Renegades and the St. Louis Battle should be a great atmosphere as well. And Fox UFL Friday kicking off at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Ben Brown goes to work in the fourth. It's the dangerous Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber takes a knuckle curve for a strike, counts 0-1.
I love that. First time facing Schwarber, started out with the fastball and took it. That time you could see Schwarber's about to pull the trigger, but it was a breaking ball.
That's low. Counts 1-1.
That's just the 12th changeup that Ben Brown is.
How do you feel about the Mets? I would like for them to be able to play. Don't cut it. I have long hair too. Haven't cut it in 5 years. Oh, I didn't know you rocked long hair too, Morales.
This is changeup. You gotta give this a little bit full speed of the turn. But you see the fastball starts same play and just carries out there. Now that's playing with fire.
I think random people when they come in, I think they're gonna troll me when they say, "Oh, you're gonna man bun, blah blah blah." I've been hearing it for like fucking 3 years, so it's just like I have hair. I might as well continue to grow it while I have it. My profile picture is old. Oh, all right.
Just off the belly button. Now, a couple years ago, that was square kind of up. He's got in shape.
He's slimmed down a little bit,
looking strong.
Ball dude's gonna hate. It usually is. It usually is. When someone comes in and they troll me, and they're like, "Bro, you got a man bun, cut your hair, blah blah blah, it's gay, girly," and then I go and I look at their fucking avatar. They can only grow hair like here and here. I'm like, oh, that explains it. You got hair envy for me.
He doesn't need just to set the table. He needs to drop it in. I think they got it in the right spot.
Schwarber on first. Castellanos with a count 0-2.
He is obviously done a great job. He's been a great leadoff hitter, all-time single season record, 15 leadoff home runs last year. But his production cannot be denied as he moves further and further down in the lineup and has more RBI chances.
Hit for Castellanos over towards left field. Schwarber is going to go to second. So the Phillies have 2 on. No outs.
In Ben starts. This is his fifth one. As he gets in the middle innings, this seems to happen a little bit.
Yeah, this is the same curveball that he's had, what, I don't know, 7 or 8 swings, and this is already 4 or 5 punch-outs on. And we've seen him control at the bottom of the zone underneath so low today. But as the innings
all right, next man up for Philadelphia.
Sneak up into the zone, and these big Philly hitters are going to capitalize on that if he leaves it up. He's got to get back out front on top of that baseball.
So one more for Real Muto, and a disengagement, and a check back to the svelte Schwarber over there at second base. He's back.
Just trying to keep it close over there, Al?
Yeah.
He's got 2 stolen bases on here.
Here's a pitch for Remuto. Remuto is 0-for-1 on the day. Took a ball. That was a 4-seam fastball. Counts 1-0. He struck out in the second.
He'll go 6 in the lineup sometimes. He stays up to the middle. He does such a good job of taking what you give him. The first one up the middle, that one he pulled the left. He is such a quality hitter.
It feels like Castellanos has often been a stabilizer. When they need a guy to get on base or they need a decent approach.
Counts 1-1.
Aggressiveness helps you out. Sometimes it might hurt you, but it feels like when you need something to stabilize your offense in the middle of that lineup, Castellanos at his best can do that. Definitely. Former Cub. 2 former Cubs are on base right now.
B, you're not supposed to say that. Apparently that's offensive. That's why an NFL team got rid of that name. Counts 1-2.
For Real Muto, as this Philadelphia offense tries to get its first hit of the series with a runner in scoring position. Trying to avoid another strikeout. Hanging off the curve, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Where if Schwarber's ball is still up there on the scoreboard?
You remember it well.
2-2 count for Remuto.
Chicago Cubs Division Series 10 years ago. Smack one on top of that scoreboard.
Kepler on deck. Have a good day, Berg. I got to go. All right, Morales. Maybe I'll see you later. Maybe the Mets will play later today. 4-seam fastball inside to Remuto, full count.
We've seen Ben. Now he's also broken roll up. Good job stepping off right here. I like this reset a little bit, but that arm side up miss and that ball that he hit short run is the same. It's the same effect of the same problem where he's just a little late with his arm.
Next pitch. This will be pitch 58 from Brown. Smacked it. Remuto right, shallow right field. It's going to drop. Schwarber to third. Bases loaded for Philadelphia.
And the bases are loaded with nobody in.
See if we have an update from this and why.
All the way it goes. And let's take over again.
Yeah, there's no update yet. I thought maybe they say, hey, the rain's passing through. We're going to get this game resumed at like 6 or something. Nothing yet.
Now that right there, that arm side miss, that's not going to work against these great Philly hitters. Another arm side miss with the fastball right there. Does a good job. Playing it in the right there, but this is
everybody on the mound trying to calm down Brown. Why did they even start the game? Hopefully we don't lose Holmes now. Well, they were 30 minutes in rain delay, and they said it was clear, and then out of nowhere it just started fucking pouring. They were like, get the tarp out, and then when they got the tarp out, they ran over one of the dudes. Max Kepler 1 for 1 single in the second, 1 home run in the season to 4 RBIs.
8 years with the Twins. First pitch swing,
Foul. Counts 0-1. Now SNY had some like weird Mets program on.
Tying off the Mets.
Yeah, there's nothing going on there yet. Next pitch. 4-seam fastball inside and low ball counts 1-1.
Take my Kepler. Tough take.
The first ones we've seen him not call right there just off the play. I think probably because it's a little more down. Get that up just a little bit more. Probably calls it.
One to the Truman Born Kepler.
Pop up. Knuckle curve. Behind third. Foul territory. It's going to drop. It's fair. And the Cubs, they all just stood there and watched it drop. Philly's going to score first. Schwarber scored 1-0 Philadelphia here in the fourth. And it's bases loaded again with no outs. Philadelphia are in business.
Looks like that could be so tricky in this park. You see it just finds no man's land here.
There's 3 Cubs there, and they just all watched it fall fair. Look at them.
You can hear the wind, hear the microphones just whipping through.
All right, Schwarber scored. Next man up. Bohm. He's 0 for 1. Fastball, strike, counts 0-1.
That's their first RBI, first run of the series. They hadn't had a hit with runners in scoring position until Realmuto and Kepler these last 2 at-bats.
Upstairs, 4-seam fastball.
If you're looking to add on and maybe get an extra base hit, something that they haven't been able to muster a whole lot of as of late.
And if you're Ben right now, you just have to focus.
1-1 count for Alec Bohm.
You can't worry about trying to strike everybody out. You just have to get it out.
Let's take another close pitch.
4-seam fastball goes ball.
Strike, but around that same area, we saw the Kepler at bat. It's a ball.
Yeah, so he's showing he'll go off the plate, but it's got to be a little higher. The pitcher in me really loves that pitch right there, though, Adam.
2-1 to ball. He's off the curve.
Swing and a miss. Actually, that's 3-1 the count. My bad.
That ball was in the other batter's box, and he had himself. But it followed up that good located fastball, even though it was called a ball. It started the same play.
Hit. That's going to bring runners home.
Castellanos is in. Station to station go the Phillies, and they've got a 2-run.
Castellanos going to score.
Strung together 4 consecutive singles after Schwarber was
2-0 Philadelphia. Bases loaded again. No outs. I don't know why Cubs are keeping Brown on the mound. He's obviously cooked.
They're hitting the singles, and they're hitting where it matters. Ground balls and line drives in this win play great. He's able to force the fastball through the hole right there.
4 hits in the last 15 pitches for the Phillies. The corners are in now against the speedy Rojas, who fouls at the plate.
I'd like to see Ben get the ball in on these right-handers a little bit. You know, he's working away largely with his fastball and his curveball. He's going to have to make him uncomfortable in the box.
Counts 0-1. Next pitch.
Rojas. Waves.
Rojas, did he go? No. Ball. Counts 1-1.
First base umpire Mark Ripperger.
He went farther than the chicks went earlier.
I agree with that. It's 1-1.
Fouling back counts 1-2 for Rojas. SNY is in commercial break. No update yet.
Pitches the first 3 innings. This will be the 25th of this inning, and still nobody.
Brown is about to throw his 25th pitch in this inning, and nobody's been out. It's been bases loaded 3 times for Philadelphia.
Big pitch at 1-2.
Foul. Knuckle curve from Brown.
The Cubs are
Excuse me.
sticking with their
Count
gut.
stays 1-2.
This is the only way to learn. You get into these spots, you have to be trusted to be able to get out of them too. That's the only way you learn how to do it is real-time experience. But I guarantee you those guys down the bullpen are stretching.
Next pitch. Foul again, forcing fastball. Keep the count 1-2 for Rojas.
Because before this inning, Ben was cruising, so those guys were probably kind of kicking back. But maybe move
This will be pitch 72 from Brown. He's got almost 30 pitches this inning.
4 straight singles for the Phillies in the 4th to score twice. Rojas.
Hit, knuckle curve, right field, out, but the runner's going to go. Remuto is going to score. Philadelphia is going to go up 3-0 here in the 4th. 1 out and runners on 1st and 3rd for the Phillies.
Just 4 runs in the last 3 games. Has scored 3 times here in the 4th. They do it with small ball. Back to the top for Bryson Stott. Ball stayed at first. Double play is still in order. Kepler advanced to 3rd.
Next man up for the Phillies.
Stott takes ball one.
Stott takes the ball upstairs. Counts 1-0.
It's been a good approach for Stott since he moved into this leadoff spot. It's a typically good approach as is.
B, are you watching the Philadelphia game
Barely swings at the first pitch.
on Fox? That's low. Did he go around?
He did go around.
He did.
There.
Counts 1-1.
He's been hitting all fields. He's been hitting the 2 strikes.
There's no update on SNY yet, right?
Probably will have the opportunity at some point to get in that leadoff spot.
1-1 count.
Pitching as well. It's been a typically good hitting team against lefties for the last year plus. 1-2. Fastball.
You know your
Fastball counts 1-2.
Split the plate right down the middle and beat the hitter. Very
No, I want to do the Mets game, man.
Bryson Stott moved just right by you.
I only streamed for like an hour yesterday, and I've been waiting all day for the Mets to try to get that W back. 1-2 count. Hit. Grounded. That's going to get by short. Runners are going to go. 4-0 Philadelphia. Why are they keeping this kid on the mound? It's 4-0 Philadelphia. He's got over like 30 pitches. Only 1 out. Runners on 1st and 2nd for the
Can't
Phillies.
say enough about this job of hitting right here from Bryson Stott. He gets the breaking ball.
I mean, I guess at this point the Cubs are just like, hey, we'll take a fat L. I don't know.
With it, didn't try to do too much and took it to the
Rain delays can be tricky. Well, what? Who's pitching for the Mets on Sunday? I don't even know off the top of my head.
This is one of those meetings where the manager looks out there and says, hey, go talk to him. We need about 30 more seconds to warm this guy up.
Settle down Brown.
Meeting of the minds on the mound. Sunday is Canning.
Baseball night in America. The Dodgers and the Braves kind of heading in some different directions over the last week plus, but if you're a headline game, Royals and
Yeah, the Mets have some program on from back in the 60s or some shit on SNY. That pitcher's low from Brown, knuckle curve.
We might have the first 162 team we've ever seen.
That's Trey Turner up at bat for Philadelphia. Is 0 for 2. 1 home run on the season to 7 RBIs. You're watching the draft. Oh, shit. I forgot that's on. Counts 2-0.
Dodgers have lost 10 of their last 18 games.
Monday, Mets playing a game day.
There's Stuart Pomeranz made his first big league appearance in about 3.5 years yesterday. A long-time starter.
Next pitch. Pop up. Trey Turner. At the wall. Out. Runner going to go, though. But did he not go? 2 outs. Runners on first and second for Philadelphia. Yeah, let's see what's going on with the NFL draft. Let's see what we got here. The Eagles are about to draft somebody. The Eagles are on the clock. Their pick is in. Looks like the Eagles, their last couple picks were all defensive picks. Yeah, the Eagles have a lot of fucking defensive picks in the draft, huh? What was the Giants' most recent pick? Let me go here.
Children learn from our behaviors.
Let's see.
They learn that it's okay. The adults they see.
Giants' most recent picks. So we got Alexander at DT.
If you're a distracted driver,
And what else do they have?
chances are it will be too.
They had like the 105th pick, right? I don't even know how to say that kid's name. Cam Scattlebo, running back out of Arizona State. That was pick 105 in the draft. Did they pick anybody else?
Hi, hello, and welcome to the New York Sheraton Hotel's Grand Ballroom, the site of the 1980 National Football League College Players Draft.
Just seeing if there's anything else I missed.
Anchor headquarters for what will be a history-making day, not only for television,
Marcus
but for the National Football League as well.
Bo? OG, huh? Okay.
And let's go to Eagles, a first round selection.
That was pick 154. What else did they do? Did they do anything else?
We look around the room and see what's been transpiring. For us, this is
They should have never let Barkley go, man. That's just
bring you something that has never been done
pathetic.
before. A live, exclusive, and continuous coverage of the National Football League 1980 players.
What is the Giants' next pick? Pick 219.
Televised, and that point, look what you've done from that point forward now. Building this into
Rohan, what's up? 6-0 Sillies? Yeah. I miss Brett the Hitman Beatty already.
84. First year putting out reports of 79, first year ESPN.
I wouldn't mind giving him more playing time if Jeff McNeil can't settle down, but I think we have to give Jeff a little bit more time and then take it from there. Ravens pick is in. What do they got? Peebles, DT out of Virginia Tech.
Actually, this is the 90th edition of the NFL draft. I guess back in the day, they probably gathered in hotel someplace and smoked cigars and things. I'll take you.
And then Arizona has pick 211, and then we go back to Baltimore with pick 212. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to watch the Phillies game anymore because that game is becoming a blowout. They're wrecking the Cubs right now.
Clean your teeth.
And the Phillies game is in commercial anyway. Let's see.
Nearly 27,000 selections.
All right, Arizona's on the clock.
Including 10 in each of the last 10 years. And 35 different franchises have made a selection. That includes the defunct Brooklyn Dodgers, the defunct Boston Yankees. And what about the first ever NFL draft? We go back to February of 1936. Guys, there were 9 rounds. There were 9 teams, 81 selections. The first ever draft pick, the first Heisman Trophy winner, Jay Berwanger. He never played in the NFL. He decided to become a phone rubber salesman and said, and Bell always talks about the AOGs, right? Another occupation guy. Only 24 of the
Who did they take?
original NFL draft picks actually played in the league, guys.
All right, Cardinals pick is in.
Coming into this draft, here we are. The 46 straight years coming into this draft in Wisconsin, Badgers been drafted in the state.
Why did the Cardinals bring in Jacoby Brissett? Isn't he like done?
And Lou's always, oh, that's something to say about it. Hey, look, no, you know what
I'm waiting to see what the Arizona Cardinals pick is. One playoff appearance in the last 9 seasons for AZ. Damn. Signed DE Josh Sweat to 4-year deal worth $41 million. Guaranteed.
Yeah, that's got the 4th-round picks for the year. Jordan Stout, Bunner, Travis Jones, Isaiah Likely, Daniel Falele. I mean, Derek the Gospel like a kid in the candy store. You got extra.
Has anybody signed Sanders yet or no?
Well, let's get some of those picks. See some of these guys who've been picked. We'll go through some of them, including one of the offensive tackles, the rookie tackle from Calvin Bank in Texas, Cameron Williams up front. He struggled at times this year, but he goes to the heat.
He was on a pulvery. That much is for sure. This guy is a physical specimen of nearly 6'6" and 320 pounds. Kim Williams is the very best.
The Browns.
Stick around for a long time in the NFL.
The Cleveland Browns signed Shedeur Sanders a couple hours ago. That kid's going to have no career with that team. I'm sorry. The Browns have had like 44 or 41 different quarterbacks since 1999. They just can't seem to get it right. And now you look at Baker Mayfield, look at, how great he's playing for Tampa Bay. That may have been, that may have been their guy. And then they went with Watson with all the drama and problems he has, and he's just a dud. That's the worst signing since like Jamarcus Russell is Watson to the Browns. Dude is so injury prone and he's a distraction and a liability. Browns got Sanders. Yeah, I just saw it. I looked away. I didn't see what the Cardinals did. Now the Ravens are back on the clock. They got like 2:32 to make a pick.
Virginia Tech as well. Pick 208 overall in the draft. Also in the 6th round. Wide receiver, Colorado, Jimmy Horn Jr. What's Rod Shutt getting? And diminutive, shifty wide receiver.
Well, I'll tell you what, general manager Dan Morgan is doing some work. He drafts Texas down in the first round. Now he gets Jimmy Horn Jr. here in the 6th. Jimmy Horn is lightning.
Jimmy Horn Jr., is that who just signed with Baltimore? He's only 174 pounds, 5'8". I'm bigger than him. I missed my calling. I should have been a wide receiver.
He could go. If he's one-on-one versus the safety, you play some kind of quarters coverage or zero coverage, he has no shot. This guy is just too quick. He's too fast. He's too shifty. I saw him out there in the pro day make a catch on a 7th round, a pylon round. In the corner of the end zone, he dove for it, no pads on, made the catch, jumped right up, took the ball back to Shedeur and said, throw me another one. Between him, Texas Hill, and Atlanta,
Ravens have 2 picks remaining.
Bryce Young has some weapons to work with now. Real good value.
Oh no, Jimmy Horn Jr. is with the Carolina Panthers. And why are they?
You saw the Eagles wrap up a moment ago. You see the Panthers celebrating getting Jimmy Horn Jr. On that wrap up,
Did they trade up for that? I don't know what they're doing here on ESPN. They're confusing the shit out of me. I'm sorry. So Panthers select Jimmy Horn Jr. earlier. Okay. Can we get back to the Ravens pick, please? All right, now the Ravens pick is in.
He played his career 14 just this past year, 25 hurries, 2 forced fumbles. He's all about
I'm waiting to see who they pick.
It is all about getting off the ball with great snap anticipation, and he's got nice hands on the high side. He's able to slap off his attackers' hands down and then get his feet flat down the line of scrimmage.
I had a funny feeling Shador Sanders wanted to be a New York Giant. It just seemed like he wanted to come to the New York market. I don't know why. It seemed like that.
He can set the edge. He's not a liability in the run game. Considering how they let the stockpile edge rushers in Philadelphia, he just adds to that group.
Ravens picked after that, and they took Hal Ryland's Virginia Tech teammate, the Eagles, celebrating that pick. And after Hal Ryland went into Hokie.
All right, the Ravens pick is who? DT Pebbles. That's the one we saw a couple of picks ago. Then the next pick should have been AZ, right?
That's right. 4 seasons. That 2 defensive.
They're behind on announcing it. That's what the problem is.
Now, this guy's 6 foot, almost 6 foot flat, 6 foot and a half, 489 pounds. He's not going to blow you away with the stature. What I like about people from the rusher is he creates chaos. I'm kind of coming at you from a variety of angles. And watch this spin loop sack on Cam Ward. That's the thing of beauty against the number 1 overall pick.
So they're going to tell me who Arizona picked before? DeAndre Hopkins, new in 25. Cooper Rush also went to the Ravens in 2025. All right.
26 defensive tackle taken this time. Second round draft.
Robert Longerbeam, cornerback out of Rutgers, is going to the Ravens here in the 6th round. So their last 2 picks were Wester, a wide receiver, Pebbles. Now we go to Arizona. Arizona picked a guard. They got Connor out of Texas.
He was locked in as the left guard for this RPO based offense. Not the greatest athlete. This is not
I just want to see what's going on with Philadelphia. That's a 1-2-3 inning there for Philadelphia. 6-0. Philadelphia will be up at bat after this commercial. I'll check SNY, see if we have an update on the Mets. I don't think we do. Rain delay, stay tuned.
Everybody from every segment.
Nothing there. Let's go back to the NFL draft. So Arizona's pick was a guard, Connor, out of Texas. The Raiders have a pick that's in. Let's see what the Raiders do. My backup team.
Will Johnson, if he turned out to be healthy, would have been a steal in the 2nd round. Arizona's put together a pretty nice draft. You know that the head coach has some influence on this. They had to get more sports on the defensive side at all 3 levels. They've committed ample resources to do so. Hey, Connor, the last guy he selected by the Cardinals. You're idolizing J.J. Watt.
Nice.
6th round, winding down. We'll come back to Green Bay. Take the rest away.
All right, they went. Looks like they're going to a commercial. They'll keep the scroll bar at the bottom, so I just want to see. It looks like the Raiders took a DT out of Ole Miss.
Who's doing that? Nobody. Come on, what's better than that? Probably nothing. Yeah, nothing.
See a car, you can find it on Auto Trader. Even my TV detective car. Just put your info in the Kelly Blue Book My Wallet, browse personalized monthly payments from dealers in your area, then start to pinch the deal online. Case closed.
Lowe's knows spring is a chance to prove you've got this whole adult thing down. With the right advice and 2nd-day delivery, you'll have your home feeling all grown up. Lowe's knows how to help you spring.
Those are the Adidas I've been looking for. Hey!
Wow, look who's getting it.
All right, Raiders pick is.
There's so much here.
Plus all the fancy styles that just don't miss.
I need these in size 6.
Tommy Malloy, wide receiver out of Montana State. That's who my Las Vegas Raiders are selecting. Wide receiver.
Bud Light's going to fit that.
As many Bud Lights as it takes.
A lot of Bud Lights.
Let me go through and see all of their picks, because that's the other team that I root for during the NFL season. Let's see. I'll let you guys know what I think.
You get better every time we see you.
8 minutes, the Mets game will resume. All right, cool. Thank you, B. So then I'm going to put SNY back on in the background. So let's see what my Raiders did. So my Raiders have running back. They did, what else did the Raiders do? They didn't have a lot of early picks, huh? They got wide receiver Beck.
I'm the executive producer of Sissy 2001. 3 teams, 1 city.
Cornerback Porter.
14 years ago. We're primarily
Wide receiver, running back, cornerback. Okay, those are good picks.
Films such as most
You don't have a QB.
John Wick franchise. We're an LA-based company. We make about 4
Because Geno Smith ain't.
We've never done a documentary.
O.T.
There
Rogers.
was no chance I was going to let an opportunity go by where at least we could give it a shot.
Wide receiver Thornton.
It wasn't wild.
And they just picked another wide. So they picked 3 wide receivers?
I am disappointed with America.
50 years ago.
What else?
And the challenging part was
A DT.
finding
Hemingway.
Some would have been ill at Thompson. Not having Tom Seaver in this.
What else we got here for the
There's a
Raiders?
hole in where you want to hear from Tom, and unfortunately, that's not there.
DT Pagoose. I'm sure I'm saying his name wrong.
And when they turn their gaze on you, when they turn it on, you go, oh my God, I can't believe it affected like that. Because you go in there going, just another.
And they just picked up that wide receiver. So then the Raiders, their next pick will be at 215.
3 teams. 3 professionals.
Oh shit, hold on. I want to see their next pick then. You know, I don't hate the Raiders draft picks thus far. They should have got a quarterback. Because if anybody thinks Geno Smith is going to lead them to a fucking championship, I'm sorry. Geno Smith is not leading anybody anywhere to anything. I know he had some good moments with Seattle. Cool. Don't expect that to happen every year. Looks like the Chargers just made a pick. Safety R.J. Mickens for the L.A. Chargers.
5'11", 175 pounds, and slot corner, 4.39 ran combine. Feisty, rugged, he had 13 tests in defense, led the Big Ten. Oh, that playing like the Raven, he does. And that top side, he's willing to go and take a tackle. He is a rough, tough player. He did a great job against Maryland with 8 tackles, 3 pass breakups. Minnesota game, he was all over the field with 3 pass breakups and led the team with 8 tackles and a game-sealing interception late in the 4th quarter against Virginia Tech. Gets a natural playmaker. The recovery speed, the ball skill, competitive, like his physical attributes overall, in terms of speed and the ability to make up for his lack of size with a rugged. He plays like he's 200 pounds. Yeah, people throw the body around, though. But yet, the only thing is, he doesn't always have a lot of punch behind it because he's like 175. Maybe when he's got his pads on, 185. The catch-up speed, the explosiveness. Playing cross ball, playing offense, zone sequencing, cover 2. He does all that stuff, all the good stuff. It's just the size at the catch point against big receivers. And then when he's sitting there on the edge and there's a lot, somebody pulling on, or one of those big backs are coming out there.
I just want to see what the Raiders do here, and then we'll switch back to SNY.
Not so much in 6th round again. And right after Longer being went, Las Vegas Raiders took Tommy Malott. Now, Malott was a quarterback at Montana State. He won the Walter Payton Award. This goes to football championship subdivision, which is the level just below
the FBS, the highest division of college football. The outstanding offensive player there, finished the Bobcat career. Second in quarterback wins and 43 rushing touchdowns.
So the Raiders' last pick was DT. And then what? Wide receiver.
Pro days and all the pre-testing. He was in the 4.3s. He's an athlete.
You have one more that has to pop up on the screen, right?
They were thinking maybe they could do the same with Tommy Bullock. They're moving into that slot receiver position. Bullock has been a winner at the FCS level, and now we get his.
All right, here's the Raiders' pick.
Chargers picked right after that, pick number 214 in the 6th round, and just a couple more picks remaining in the 6th round. They went to Clemens.
Hey, they got a quarterback, Cam Miller out of North Dakota State. 6 feet tall, 200 pounds. All right, Cam Miller, QB. Good for the Raiders. All right, let's get back to the Mets game.
Well, we're about 45 minutes into the rain delay here at Nationals Park in Washington. Clay Holmes had thrown 12 pitches to the bottom of the first inning before the rain delay began. And he's gone to the mound to do his warm-up tosses. I have to say, Ronnie, just looking at it, doesn't look particularly happy yet.
He's really shaking his arm out. But right now, it seems like he just let Alvarez know, I'm good. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
I mean, the fact that he was a relief pitcher for much of his career, I think, has to inform the way he prepares in this situation.
Right? He got warm very quick. I mean, I counted about 25, 30 pitches tops. And I wouldn't like.
All right, so Clay Holmes is still doing a little bit of a warm-up. I think Darling just said, hey, he doesn't look like he's happy to be out there. All right, whatever. Get out there and do your job that you get paid to do. Or go find another job, champ.
This goes for Holmes. He got the first down on a comeback from C.J. Abrams. Gave up an infield hit to James Wood. 2-1 count to Nathaniel Lowe when the Rains.
All right, Lowe, 266 average, 4 homers, 19 RBIs, 783 OPS. There's 1 on, 1 out for the Nats, and it counts 2-1.
The skies are looking much more presentable now at 5:29 p.m. in D.C.
Here we go again. Is this pitch comm not working? All right, it's working. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. Here we go. Pitch from Clay Holmes.
A 2-1 pitch to Lowe.
Too high. Counts 3-1. He just missed with his slider.
Josh Bell is the on deck.
Come on, man. Josh Bell on deck for the Nats.
Officially a 46-minute rain delay. And that's on the inside edge for a strike.
Strike, full count.
3-2. Lowe was 0 for 4 last night. He started to play some. Almost balances the ledger.
Full count.
3-2 with 1 out. Wood at first not going.
Popped up. Somebody play this shit here. Nimmo, left field. Foul territory. He got the out. 2 outs. I think they said it was actually going fair. Whatever. 2 outs.
Francisco, the cutoff man that time. And Ronnie, we've seen a little bit like with Brandon, just that one last night and during the day that the restart, especially 2 of them today, you really need to keep your focus up because the game will come at you fast.
We had a 25-minute rain delay at the start. Now a 46-minute rain delay in the first inning. Here's Josh Bell, who was 0 for 4 last night. Bell has really struggled. It was interesting that David Martinez flipped him up to the cleanup spot today and dropped Gabriel Ruiz down to 6. Bell has 4 home runs this year. All
right, Bell up at bat, 141 batting average. Popped up. This should be playable here. Center field. Lindor calling everybody off in the sun with the out. All right, good. We're going to the second. I mean, we shouldn't have to go right back to a commercial break, but we're going to a commercial break. Mets will be up after this.
I can't believe how good they are.
Why can't you believe it?
Because you're Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
The breading is tortilla chips. Doesn't that feel very Taco Place? We're totally a taco place. That's a chicken place. That's also a taco place.
If you live on Long Island, you know where 112 is.
Who's leading off in the 4th? Jesse Winker?
So Long Island, let's ride together.
At Chevrolet 112, we promise to give you the best possible experience. Together, let's
in the 4th spot, I mean. Who's leading off? Oh, Nimmo? I thought Nimmo was moved to the 6th spot.
play at Jake's 58 Casino Hotel.
At Atlantic Honda, we like to say, no matter the style, we'll make you smile. Whether it's the sharp-looking Accord, the economical HRV, the spacious Pilot, or the entertaining Odyssey, we have the service, the selection,
Oh, it's Nims,
and the people.
Vientos, Jesse Winker. All right.
You'll find your style and find your smile.
Because we always go the extra mile. At Atlantic Honda.
If you live on Long Island, you know where 112 is.
At Chevrolet 112, it's always about your experience.
Long Island, let's drive together.
At Chevrolet 112, we promise to give you the best possible experience. Together, let's drive.
Hey, stop! Watch your best.
Well, it's taking us a while to get here, but we're in the second inning with no score. Brandon Nimmo leads off against Brad Lord and takes low and in for ball one.
Nimmo takes the ball, counts 1-0. Nimmo, 208 average, 4 homers, 11 RBI, 624 OPS.
Never happened to him all the way back to high school. And it probably will never happen again. But you guys both made a good point last night about players, especially ones who care as much as Nimmo does, having something like that happen and how they respond to it.
And I think Brandon's was strike two is immediate, as Ron said. It's very
And just like that, counts 1 and 2.
I was able to get a base hit and then finish off the rest of the game with good at-bats as well.
Run scoring single in the 8th inning with the Mets rallied for their 4 runs.
Nimmo, pop-up foul.
All 2 strikes. Nimmo, then Vientos and Winker for the Mets in the second against the 25-year-old rookie Brad Lord. Was able to warm up in the bullpen while Holmes was pitching the bottom of the first. They went through 13 pitches in the first inning before the delay. And as we noted early on, he really relies on his fastball.
Counts 1 and 2.
70% of his pitches so far this year have been fastballs.
And maybe because he's throwing that fastball, he looks a lot better coming back out after the play than Holmes did. Holmes looks a little creaky right now.
It's interesting watching Holmes come off the mound.
Hit, sloppy hit to second. Or to short rather to first, he's out.
Directly down the tunnel as soon as he came into the dugout. So if he has stretching to do, I mean, what would be the thing that would be yelling him at this point?
Well, you know, you can go out there sometimes after a long delay like that, and your arm might feel fine, but your back might have tightened up, you know, your ankle, knee, you never know. So trainers will help.
Here's Mark Vientos.
Swing and a miss.
Career triple last night, a fly ball along the right field line with the bases loaded in the 8th inning. Then eluded the diving Dylan Cruz, went for 3 bases, and gave the Mets a short-lived lead.
And foul, counts 0 and 2.
Ball players do on a rain delay, a myriad of things. I've seen guys play cards, watch TV, maybe look at a video. I've seen them eat cheesesteaks. Philadelphia, a lot of stuff happens.
You could go for a cheesesteak record in Philadelphia. I think as you were talking about, you know, maybe the trainer looking at Clay Holmes, I've seen the mobile training table stick right down there. Guys get on it, just go to work on you, try to make sure that you're ready next time you head out.
I mean, you ever take a nap? That's a slider in for a call, 3rd strike.
And he struck him out just like that. I look down, look up, 2 outs.
3rd strikeout for well, in the next bullpen, apparently they were playing some bocce. I think it's bocce ball. Really overhand bocce touch. Here's Jesse Winker. 4 for 4 last night, including that.
Winker.
Play.
Strike, counts 0 and 1.
So I know up here in the booth we have on the radio list, naps are definitely something that comes into play. But, you know, that's because we're older.
I mean, no one naps better than you and Keith in booths. That's the greatest.
We had a day-night doubleheader in Pittsburgh last year or the year before, and between games of the doubleheader, we were both stretched out on the floor of the booth.
On the floor?
10 toes up. Yeah.
Counts 0 and 2.
I could go down in between games, but rain delay anxiety levels would be too high for me to do that. They had a sleep room here in D.C. I'm not sure if they got one with the Mets.
Yeah, they do. They got those pods.
Cozy.
Sleep like a baby with a headset on.
Turn into it, man. Come on.
1-2 from Lauren to Winker. Fouls off that fastball. Just keeps on pumping in fastballs. That one was at 96 miles an hour.
It's just not working. What's up, Brendan? Counts 1 and 2.
1-2. Foul. I think he did, Ronnie, with Lord on the mound to make things interesting is Doug Harvey holds the ball to strike. You get the umpire known as the Lord.
The Lord.
Francisco Alvarez would be next. And Winker takes a changeup low and away at 2-2.
Doug Harvey kind of looked like the priest in Caddyshack. Remember the guy who was having the greatest round ever? And he said to him, Doug, where was that pitch? 2 inches outside.
2-2 count for Winker.
7th pitch of the at bat, and that's inside 3-2. So say he belonged right in the compliment.
Oh, yes, he would.
Akers run the count full with 2 out and nobody on.
Full count, 2 outs. Next pitch to Winker. Hit back over to the pitcher. It's going to bounce away, roll up center field. After that fastball, Winker's on first.
Tough fastballs, got a 97
mile
an hour heater to handle, and he has the best
1 on for the Mets.
It's a sheer day that gets his 3-2 fastball right back up the box. About 105. Stays down and into the hit to get on 2 outs.
So Lowe and Winker exchanging some pleasant
Alvarez 1 for 4 since coming back from injury.
Encounter for the second time in their careers yesterday. Francisco Alvarez went
Strike just dropped in.
Yesterday, and he takes the first pitch slider for a strike. He did not think that was a strike. Alfonso Marquez has the plate for today's game. He was the umpire in question at first base on the poorly called triple play. Alvarez flies one down the right field.
Alvarez over towards right field. It's out of here. Rampage time, folks. Mets 2-run home run. Alvarez, good shit. Rampage time, folks. 2-0 Mets.
For Alvarez, and it's 2-0 to New York. You guys, I kept expecting that ball to slice down. We never did.
Stayed very true down the right field line. Alvarez is pumped. Oh, what a great home run coming off the IL.
Stays true when he hit it over 100 miles an hour. That's what he did. And listen, this young man has so much potential.
And I think that it is instructive that his first home run of the year comes to the opposite field.
There's a slider that didn't do a whole lot of sliding. Alvarez covers it. It stayed fair. Like you said,
nice.
He really sliced down that line.
11 home runs last year for Alvarez after 26 as a rookie in 2023. Jeff McNeil, who went 1 for 4.
Jeff McNeil up at bat. Sloppy hit over towards first. He's out. God, McNeil.
To retire the side, but Winker kept the inning going, and Alvarez paid it off.
All right, 2-0.
That's a 2-0 lead in the second.
For more than a decade, Garcia.
Going to bottom of the second, 2-0 Mets. I'll take it.
Ask your doctor about Garcia.
I'm the overpowered leaf blower, and I'm not exactly street legal.
I like Winker at that DH spot. He's reliable, man.
Blow your budget. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
The DQ freezer is opening again for our 85th birthday to bring back our most wished for Blizzard flavor. It's the Confetti Cake Blizzard Treat, filled with confetti cake pieces and confetti frosting. Don't be late to the party. Grab yours before the DQ freezer closes.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month. All on America's largest 5G network. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy. Switch today and get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each. Now, if you're into that whole saving money thing, visit your local store to start saving now.
What time is it? Showtime!
You know what's surprising?
So at 2 a.m.?
Oh, no. The prize is you can win blue scratch-off games from the wheel.
Oh yeah, that's right. They also drew First Blood, B.
Yeah, it's
First Blood.
Bonkers.
Seriously, that is outrageous. Nothing surprises a New Yorker like new monthly.
Luis Garcia leads off for the Nats as we go to the bottom of the second. He takes a sweeper low and in from Clay Holmes. Holmes now stays to a 2-0 lead after Francisco.
Ball counts winner out.
For the top of the inning. Garcia 2 for 3 last night, and he swings and fouls back a high sweeper, and it's 1-1.
With this kind of change, it's blowing right into our boots.
Garcia up at bat, 238 average, 1 homer, 7 RBI, 605 OPS, counts 1-1.
2-run home run.
Coming out of the Northwest. Change up outside to Garcia, 2-1. Caber Ruiz on deck, and then Dylan Cruz for the Nats.
Counts 2-1.
The advantage of the rain delay is that most of the shadows have already passed the mound. Now that the sun has come out, that pitcher in sunlight, and he is the last figure in the sun. 2-2 to Garcia.
Outside. That's going to be a full count.
It's 3-2. Did not look comfortable when he came back to the mound after the rain delay. Now he gets a fresh start with a lead. And Garcia lines
Hit.
up too tall for Acuna.
And base hit.
A base hit.
Rolls up right field.
There's the second hit against Holmes, and Garcia now 3 for 4 in this series.
Every game I do, Luis Garcia Jr. just lays out ropes after rope after rope. Good swing there.
Now Caber Ruiz, the switch hitting catcher, he went over.
Ruiz,
last
310
night.
average, 2 homers, 13 RBI, 787 OPS.
Express today 8th in the National League, hitting at 310. He takes fastball for a strike.
Gary's got 27 hits. No catcher in baseball has more than that. He's number 1.
Counts 0-1.
This is a proven year for Ruiz. Still just 26 years old, but last year was a huge disappointment offensively with 619 OPS. And he hits it
Hit.
for the play ball.
Should be a double play ball. Out at second.
Lindor with a turn.
Out at first. 2 outs. Good shit.
Amazingly, in his 6th start, that's only the 2nd ground ball double play behind Clay Holmes.
Luis on Helm just attacks the baseball. Gives it a great feed to Francisco. He gets all the time he wants to finish the double play, but Acuna really hunting and attacking the ball, taking it early. Wonderful job by Clay Holmes to get the ground ball.
So 2 out and nobody on now. The rookie Dylan Cruz, who was a huge factor in last night's game. He had 3 hits, including the triple that got the Nats.
Cruz up at bat, 214 average, 3 homers, 5 RBIs, 599 OPS. Just took a strike. Counts 0-1. Next pitch. Sloppy hit to short. Lindor to Alonso to first.
Just by a half a strike.
Is he out?
Nats challenge the call.
I think they might challenge. It's close.
Get rid of that ball, and Cruz can really get down the line. And the Nats are going to challenge the call.
Yeah, they're going to challenge that.
Challenge in this game. Appear as though they're going to win this one as well.
I think they're probably going to win that challenge.
That's Barrett was the umpire at first who made the call.
Says a lot that the Mets players aren't leaving the field.
Citizens replay review. Well, Lindor was going to be able to get it by a fairly healthy margin if he didn't get rid of the ball.
Yeah, it got stuck in his glove. He travels with it just a little bit. Big screen. Here comes Francisco. Gets it in there, just right there. Just doesn't quite get it out of his glove. That's up to Dylan Cruz. He's getting down the line. I think he runs the bases hard.
Not a travel in the NBA, but it costs him here.
We saw last night how much Cruz hustles when he took that hard turn at first base and took the extra base. McNichol threw the wrong base, and that cost him that to run. It was the umpiring crew. So Torres had a ball overturned at second, and Barrett has now had one overturned at first. It's an infield hit for Cruz. Jose Tena, the batter, he also had a huge game last night, 3 for 4 with a couple of runs driven in. 7 and 8 hitters, Cruz and Tena.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
6 for 8. We started and stopped. Tana takes a strikeout. Was thought about throwing behind him. Cruz has stolen 6 bases in 7 tries.
St. Holmes does not have a great
Okay. Counts 1-1.
to the plate, which probably from his reliever days, that was really important.
He has not given up a stolen base so far this year. And now Alvarez thought about throwing and lost it, and it rolled out past the mound. That was odd.
A cutter up in the middle of the plate. Francisco goes to back pick and remix.
Alvarez threw a cutter after he received the cutter.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. Fortunately, it didn't hit Tana in the head. Tana takes a big rip and a changeup and comes up empty. And it's 2-2. So, get that ball up.
Yeah,
So the count's 2-2. Runner on first with 2 outs. I don't know how to say this dude's name. Tenya is up at bat. That's who has the 2-2. Hit. And Lindor tagged second base, out 3 outs. That's the end of 2. 2-0 Mets. We're going to the third. Mets will be up after this commercial break on SNY. Please subscribe to the channel, like the stream if you want to.
Pepperoni, 2 orders, wings, breadsticks, cheese sticks, brownies.
Call the right place, Sean.
Kenya.
$6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
King quality, king quality.
Experience peace of mind for a lifetime with King Quality.
Smithfield and Crystal Taxway just dropped prices for April. I have reduced the prices on every leftover new vehicle.
With new inventory on the way, Smith even wants to clear out everything in stock. Just reduced. New 2025 Ram 1500 Big Red Crew Cab, just $309 per month. New 2025
All right, moving on to the third.
$269 per month. And return your lease here no matter where you got it. Plus the exclusive 5-star saving plan only in Smithfield.
If it's not a Smith deal, it's not a real deal.
Freedom of choice pricing.
Start the new year right with Optimum. Get 2 unlimited mobile lines.
I was trying to change my name, but it's not working.
I
I was going to put man bun in it somewhere.
Defy expectations and say no to overpriced mobile service and yes to Optimum Mobile. Sign up today. Opt in to Optimum Mobile now and get 2 lines for
shits and giggles.
$45 a month. Call 877-6-OPTIMUM. Visit Optimum.com/mobile or a store near you.
Treatment for you and your home. King Quality, King Quality. Experience peace of mind for a lifetime with King Quality. Snug at SNY.
It's our very latest with warm soda.
All night, every night, starting at 11, only at SNY.
Associate Director Tommy Rockwell has family in the ballpark tonight. They're known as the Rockwell sisters, in relation to the Lennon sisters. Luisangel Acuna leads off in the third inning against Brad Lord. That's with a 2-0 lead. Acuna batting ninth and playing second base. His last action was off the bench on Wednesday against the Phillies, who went 1 for 2. It's his 15th start in the first 27 games. It'll be fascinating. He doesn't start because of his defensive ability and his pitch running prowess.
All right, I got it. 2-1 count.
Is how much starting time will he get? He works the count to 3 and 1 against Lord with Lindor and Soto to follow. Today they've got McNeil playing center field.
I changed my name to Travis Man-Bun Berg for the Trolls.
Shot the other way.
Hit over towards right field. Out. Damn, Acuna's out.
First out. Nicely handled by Cruz on a searing line drive the other way.
Great swing by Acuna. Here's the catch from Cruz as he comes in. Gets it off his shoestrings. Great approach by Luis Angel.
Travis Curlybird?
On
No.
top of that, I think we're seeing right now.
No Curly.
Back lower. His fastball's got some real skip to it, so you really want to try to.
All right, Lindor back up about. He's 1 for 1 today with a single in the first.
Lindor is single to center.
A little bit low. Counts 1-0.
What does that mean to you as a hitter?
So, like the ball, think of like a cutter, you know what I mean, where it just kind of stays true and almost finishes. I wouldn't say up, it just stays true.
Counts 1-0 for Lindor. Next pitch.
Has a tendency to want to get above your barrel, which would work.
Foul. Third base side. That was a fastball. Counts 1-1.
Because he's a lower spinner. So I think of like a scoop and score. Like
I don't have enough hair for a man bun. You want me to give you something to borrow, Brendan?
It goes down. I want to get
1-1 count.
with Lords because I get the match of playing the pitch that way.
Now,
That's a strike. It just hit the bottom outside corner.
how hard is it for
Counts 1 and 2 for Francisco Lindor.
No, I think that's an area where like the trajectory and some of these machines help out a ton because then you can
Excuse
see
me.
how the ball's going to perform that night and match the play.
Foul. Third base side. Keep it a 1-2 after that fastball.
Different swings.
How many pitches does Lord have right now?
How you want to enter into the zone.
Donate a man bun coming soon.
Fastball.
Yeah, I'll donate you a man bun, Brendan.
He's going to sink it, and I want to come in lower like this.
That was pitch 45. Ball inside to Lindor. That was a fastball at 96 miles per hour. Counts 2 and 2.
Rise, but it appears to rise because it stays true.
Yeah, that's the way it performs. Yeah.
Next
When
pitch.
it stays true or appears is rising, it'll get above your barrel.
Flies rapidly.
Yeah.
Lindor smacks one, finds the hole, rolls up right field. That was a fastball again from Lord. 1 on and 1 out for the Mets. It is 2-0 Mets. I'll put the score in the chat.
Francisco on the swing, get a fastball in the middle and hooks it in the hole. I can tell you selfishly when I went back to playing.
Can you donate some teeth too? Maybe.
That used to not be a hit, but with only
I'll
two
think
guys
about
on
it.
the side,
Juan Soto up at bat, 0 for 1, struck out in the first. Has 3 home runs on the season to 12 RBIs. Let's see if he gets anything here. Big swing and a miss. Fastball. Counts 0 and 1.
On that one with Soto, you can kind of see a little bit how the ball performed. It got just above his barrel, just a little bit. Would maybe be a bad idea right now if Juan might try to shoot that.
Juan Soto got something in his eye, so he's going to burn a timeout.
You can hit the hole, but
I feel like that's been happening a lot lately with him.
you get it above the second baseman. You get extra bases.
All right, he says he's okay.
Really gusting and blowing a lot of dust around. And Soto got something in his eye. Soto struck out into a strikeout.
Here we go. Pitch to Soto. Lindor with a short lead from first. That's upstairs. High fastball. Counts 1 and 1.
Brad Ward, 18th round draft pick out of the University of South Florida in 2022. There are only 7 players from the first round in 2022 that have made it to the big leagues, and he's already made it from the 18th round.
Did he go around?
530
No.
first.
That was a fastball, but he held the swing.
5-3-1.
2-1 count now for Soto.
Native of Crawfordville, Florida. Just
King
outside Tallahassee.
quality, king quality. That song's gonna get stuck in my fucking head now.
Big Ten.
Here we go. 2-1 count for Juan.
2-1.
Popped up. Foul. Fastball at 95. Counts 2 and 2.
I mentioned Ward at his Home Depot job and Hayden Singer at Whole Foods. Probably the best retail to big league success story in New York sports.
Popped up.
That's on the left.
Left field. It's playable. Juan Soto is out after that fastball. 2 outs. Lindor's got to go back to first.
He went from bagging groceries to playing 13 years in the NBA.
Man, I can imagine imagine he didn't think that 13 years in the show was coming into his bag of groceries.
I don't think they're that much, Brendan.
So
Pete Alonso 0 for 1, struck out in the first, 6 home runs on the season to
fastball, not quite centering it.
26 RBIs.
Alonso struck out his first time up. He has really cut down the strikeouts early in the season. It's been one of the keys to his success.
Ball inside.
Takes the fastball.
Fastball, counts 1-0. Does he have 50 pitches yet? Yeah, that was pitch 52 from Lord.
Alonso's OPS against fastballs is 13.28. Third best in the majors.
Strike, fastball, counts 1-1 for Alonso.
And he really, he's got that four-seamer, but he also has a sinker, which is the pitch that he can.
Next pitch to the polar bear.
Four-seamer has been a late ad for him. One of the reasons he rocketed it up their system last year.
Hit, whipped it, found the hole, rolls up right field. I think Lindor is going to go to second and stay. Yeah, he'll stay on second. Alonso will go to first. 2 on, 2 out. Exit velocity on that hit was 109.4 miles per hour for Alonso.
110 right through the hole. It's so hard that Lindor couldn't even consider going first and third, even more so at 2 outs.
Prediction, Nimmo home run? No way. As much as I would love for that to happen, no way.
Grounded out to short his first time up.
Nimmo 0 for 1, grounded out in the second. 4 home runs on the season to 11 RBIs.
Pitches in the third inning. He's not thrown more than 65 in any of his major league outings. This is only his 4th start after 3 relief appearances.
Ball outside, counts 1-0.
Slider away.
That was a slider that missed from Lord. Oh, Lord. If you guys get a second, could you please just like this stream and subscribe if you want to?
I'm observing Pete right now.
That was pitch 55 from Lord. Counts 1-0 for Nimmo. Next pitch right here. No, throw over to second. Lindor got back to second just in time.
Lowe is playing deep behind.
Alonso not taking a big leadoff on first. Thank you, Brendan.
Trying to discourage Alonso from getting too far away.
We'll get some help from Antoine Richardson at first base, watching the first baseman as well.
Nimmo, big swing and a miss at a 95-mile-per-hour fastball. Counts 1-1. Looked over and said something to the umpire. I don't know what that was about. Pop-up foul. Another fastball. Counts 1-2.
2 runs with 2 outs in the second.
Ward throws a lot of fastballs, huh?
Now looking for the 2-out RBI here in the third with Nimmo batting.
1-2 count.
Alonso at first. Lord ahead of him 1-2.
Foul
again. Another fastball.
It's interesting to watch.
Count's going to stay 1-2.
Some of his setup from his bullpen makes foul fitting. If you watch him, he's very pitching toed. His front foot, left foot, really pointed towards the third base bag, or a real closed stance. That is usually to ensure you keep your front shoulder closed.
All right, next pitch to Nimmo. Popped up. Center field, he's going to be out. He's out, and the Mets will leave 2 stranded. We are going to bottom of the third, 2-0 Mets. Oh, I guess I should maybe order dinner. What do I want, Subway? Excuse me.
Hey, pal. Do you know who's,
See, Dad?
Happy birthday. That's so sweet. You remembered.
It's all about connecting with seamless connectivity from Spectrum.
Rush hour.
Order salad? No. Fuck that. Fucking salad. Fuck that shit, dog.
Allegra is fast 24-hour allergy relief with 0% brain interference. It's a no-brainer.
check it out. Pizza's rippable, dippable Cheesy Bites pizza and ranch lovers fight with 3 flavors is a game changer. With 28 cheesy-filled bites, everyone's gonna be dunking it. The Cheesy Bites pizza and new ranch lovers fight. Get it on the Pizza Hut app.
Optimism isn't sunshine and rainbows. It's fixing things, changing things, changing the way we fix things. Rolled up sleeves, breaking through, growing power to meet growing needs, working to run the world on smarter energy every day, taking power where the grid's never been, then getting up and doing it again. Because if optimism never stops, then change can't either. GE Renova.
I think I'm gonna get Subway for dinner.
Can you engineer a feeling?
You and me both, Brendan. You and me both.
Is there a formula for bliss? Can a car do more than get you there? Can it move you? Questions matter. As long as you're asking the right ones. How we get there matters.
Home third inning, 2-0 New York. Jacob Young leads off. And takes a strike from Clay Holmes. Young was 1 for 3 last night.
Jacob Young, 2.26 average, no homers, 1 RBI, 6.13 OPS, took a strike, counts 0-1. Next pitch.
9-1-2 in the order.
Hit. Alonso is going to get that roller, tag first, and get the out here in the third. 1 down. 2 to go.
Papa John's key ingredients. We mentioned this last night. The Nats have been a fastball-hungry team. Really have struggled against everything else, and they have the highest ground ball rate. Or sometimes when you hit the ball 115 miles an hour on the ground like James Wood did last night, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, you can still get your hits. It is difficult to get the second base on the ground. Harder to doubles that way. Look at it this way, James Wood.
Strike to Abrams. A ball. Counts 1-0. Abrams 0 for 1, grounded out in the first. Does have 4 home runs on the season. Counts 1-0. Here we go.
Well, last night he had a ground ball and scored the winning run from first base.
Hit. Over.
This went from Abrams
to Acuna to Alonso for out number 2.
You know, I know fans who watch the game are always interested in how a manager decides the lineup. How does he decide to play center field today? Well, because Clay Holmes has a high ground ball rate. That's why he's in center field.
It's the same way that Davey Johnson used to play Howard Johnson at shortstop on days that Fernandez pitched.
And Kevin Mitchell used to play short sometimes when El Cid pitched.
Sid was such a dominant fly ball pitcher. There was one game Sid pitched. I think it was after you left.
Ball counts 1-0.
Assist in the entire game.
I can see it. It's that kind of defense.
Sid was
Strike, fastball from Holmes. Counts 1-1. How many pitches does Holmes have?
and literally the whole team.
39. Woods had that single in the first. He's 1 for 1.
Because it would be longer games, longish games.
Well, because he had so many deep counts, but he, year after year, would be among the league leaders in lowest batting average against. There's nobody could hit him.
No,
because he pitched uphill. The most as unique a
Sloppy hit, back to Holmes. Holmes caught that bouncer, threw it to Alonso, out after a fastball. We're going to the 4th. May the 4th be with you. It's 2-0 Mets. Commercial break here now on SNY. Good shit.
Way to get closer to the team you love? Join Mets Connect. When you sign up for our new loyalty program, you'll earn points for every interaction with the Mets. Those points can be redeemed for amazing rewards, including exclusive experiences, ticket offers, and
If you want to subscribe to my channel and like the stream in the meantime, that's up to you. Both those things make me really happy. My dad's last meal was a half-pound burger. Interesting. I don't know what my dad's was because I wasn't speaking to him at the time of his passing. So I'm assuming it was probably a cigarette and some kind of canned energy drink, like a knockoff Red Bull from Dollar Tree. Oh, shit. Here we go. Leadoff man is Vientos here, top of the fourth.
Side from Brad Moore. Vientos took the ball for a strike his first time up on a slider. Winker and Alvarez to follow. 2-0.
You ever have Peking duck, B? Or roasted duck? Pretty good.
It's 2-0.
Counts 2-0.
Reds beat the Rockies today 6-4. 2 home runs for Austin Hayes. Colorado is now 4-22.
Did they just say Colorado is 4-22? That's a ball and a strike there, so it counts 2-1 now for Vientos.
Is minus 30 by the White Sox.
The scary part about it is the Rockies aren't even.
Always remember, guys, when you get up over 35, take your fiber.
They're the lowest scoring team in the National League. How's that possible?
Oh, I never knew you. I never knew you were Chinese, B.
They've got some talented players. I think it's over.
That's a strike. 2-2 count.
Doyle to Doyle. Right, man. Yeah. I mean, Michael Tulia, he had great series against the Mets in New York last year.
Whipped it over towards third. Throw over to first. He's out.
I'll say Tana's very
Damn.
impressive at third base. Preston is service there because Paul DeYoung is on the interim list, and he's made some nice plays.
But they only have 4 wins, B?
Secures it really well and this never panics.
That's crazy.
Just kind of flips it, gives it enough air. It's a bullet by Vientos at 103, just lower than he wanted.
All right. Next man up, Winker, everybody's favorite, especially you, B. Brendan said, I hate Colorado. Well, that dude out of Colorado, Sanders, is now playing for the Cleveland Browns. I think Winker's going to use a timeout because his arm pad was loose or something. I don't know.
You sure you don't want to ask for help?
All right, here we go. Jesse Winker, 1 for 1 on the day. Little low, counts 1-0.
Stuff like that between players and umpires, managers and umpires. It is with new day, just bring a new day.
I know my time. New day is
Next pitch.
It's kind of let it
Low and away.
back, and
Counts
that's what
2-0.
they have to do.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, I remember Jimmy Joyce. And
Winker had a single in the second, also has a run. 1 home run on the season for Winker. Let's see if we can make it 2 right here, right now.
We talked about it.
And that's a foul and back. Fastball counts 2-1.
He came over first base. And so I missed that. He goes, why aren't you out here? Not good enough today, Jimmy. But there were times if you could, I could catch him around the infield a little bit.
Next pitch.
I'd be buttering him up before they got to home plate anyway.
You mean earlier in the
Did he go around?
Yeah.
He did go around. Fastball, strike, counts 2-2 for Jesse.
On the plate 1 or 2 days.
Run around on that half swing. Charlie Ramos with the call at third. Takes a changeup upstairs, and it's 3-2.
Change up upstairs, ball.
Boy, you look good. You're working out like that kind of stuff.
How's your family doing? You doing well? Where were you last? Oh, Chicago. Oh, did you get out and get something good to eat?
I saw your game that day. You called a heck of a game. Fouls off. That's
I'd do almost anything to keep that strike zone tight. We go to Milwaukee, like the John McCoy there. They get that low strike all the time. I tell the umpire, I go, this guy, they say he's the best in the business of getting that low strike. Don't let him get you.
Full count, and that was pitch 70 from Lord. Oh, Lord.
A long turn it back for Winker.
And foul and back.
These are the kinds of at-bats I remember Winker having earlier in his career.
Count's going to stay full.
Last season, 4.5, 5 pitches every at-bat.
Very high on base percentage last year. Get it up there this year.
And foul and back, another fastball.
8 pitches in the first at-bat. I'll see at least 9 in this at-bat. Lord is already at his highest pitch count of the season, up to 72. There's nobody throwing in the Nats bullpen, so they at least want to try and get up to 4.
Yeah, they just said nobody's warming up in the bullpen for the Nats right now.
On deck. And
Winker pops one up. He's going to be out at shallow center. That was a fastball, by the way, and 2 outs. Nolan Arenado walk off Home run off Trevor McGill. Stephen Kwan, 2 for 4 RBI. Spencer Torkelson, 8th home run of the season. Okay, that's the news around the MLB. Next man up, Alvarez. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Has that 2-run home run. Took a fastball in the dirt. Counts 1-0. He had the 2-run home run in the second. He is 2 for 5, 1 home run, 2 RBIs, and was that 1400 OPS? Next pitch. That's low fastball. Counts 2-0. B, is it just me or does the Lord just throw a lot of fastballs?
Alvarez hit his first home run of the year, his first
strike
just inside the right field foul pole in his first at bat of his second
counts
game
2-1.
of the season. Last year, Alvarez hit his first home run in his first at bat in the second game of the season against Milwaukee. Just off the outside corner.
That's a ball. Counts 3-1 for Alvarez.
Home run was the first that Lord has allowed in the major leagues.
Fouling back, fastball. There'll be a 3-2 count now. Full count for Alvarez.
Again, Alvarez is swinging on this hanging slider in the middle. Just covered it so well that it stays true. You get a lot of slice when you hit it to the off gap, off line. As a right-hander down the right field line. He did.
Did you see Alonso's reaction? When you impress a home run, you know you did a great thing.
All right, next pitch to Aldi. Fouling back, fastball at 95. Knocked the catcher's face mask off, it looks like.
Alvarez is big. He's closer to the plate than he was at any time last year. Always thought that would help him with that outside pitch.
Talked a lot about trying to use the middle of the field, not trying to pull as much. With such great power, he should be able to hit him out the whole field, as he did his first time up today.
He ripped one, right field. He's out. Damn. Diving catch at right field. Damn. That's a great catch. All right, bottom of the fourth we go. It's 2-0 Mets.
It's time to bring the heat with Fanatic Sportsbook. Earn up to 10% fan cash on your bets, win or lose. Flip your fan cash for authentic MLB apparel, bonus bets, and other collectibles. On top of that, new customers get up to $1,000 in bonus bets across your first 10 days. Bet on baseball all season long with Fanatic Sportsbook.
I'll be right back.
Current owners and lessees of an eligible competitive luxury brand New York Rocket is low mileage 2025 Cadillac Arctic Luxury 1 vehicle shown lease for around $389 per month.
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. What's in your wallet?
So basically, he throws a lot of fastballs.
Taco Bell brought back crispy chicken nuggets. I can't believe
Is what you're telling me.
Why can't you believe it?
Because you're Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
The running is tortilla chicken. Does that feel very taco place? We're totally a taco place. That's a chicken place. That's also a taco place.
This weekend.
All right, coming out of commercial.
Presented by Fanatic Sportsbook, Friday through Sunday. Bet on MLB and get rewarded. Stay tuned for exclusive offers all season and see promotional terms at the Fanatics Sportsbook app. Shot at the Capitol Dome. We used to have a full view of the Capitol Dome from our booth on the 7th floor of National Park. Now we can barely see the top.
Yes.
Because there's been so much building in this area.
That's low. Counts 1-0.
Uniforms have gotten so pretty good.
Nathaniel Lowe leading off in the bottom of the fourth. Flight out to left his first time up.
Strike.
Fastball strength from Holmes.
Counts 1-1. Low 0 for 1, flew out in the first, has 4 home runs on the season.
Holmes is now 28 and 2/3 innings this year.
That's a ball way inside, counts 2-1.
Not a lot of stolen base. He's the only pitcher in baseball with 20 or more innings with zeros in both columns. Lowe has 4 home runs this year.
All inside again, counts 3-1.
Close on a 1-year deal to fill a gap at first base for the Nats.
Foul and back, full count.
DH, and that's basically their veteran presence in their lineup. Otherwise, it's a very, very young team.
Josh Bell on deck, he's 0 for 1.
Yeah, with Paul Young out as well.
Back to Low with the full count.
Hit face by a pitch, suffered a broken nose, and had to have surgery.
Sloppy hit, back to Holmes. Holmes underhand toss to Alonso at first, 1 out.
Ground balls today, that's the last 5.
58% fastball usage. That's what I figured. And thank you for answering those questions for me, Dean.
Because it's great for you and it really irritates the pitcher.
Yeah, that's not a fun 90 feet down. You run down there, you got some things to say to yourself.
Bell popped short his first time up.
That goes ball.
Do you really run the 90
Counts 1-0 for Bell.
Like a 70%.
Well, I would say the last year of my career I did, because when you don't have that many left, you get down that line.
That's a strike. Fastball, counts 1-1, just caught the corner.
You'll get down there until you see him flip it, and then you kind of pull the brakes on it.
Right turn.
Although, maybe more true with the lead pitchers. There's so many pitchers who have trouble throwing first base. You shouldn't take anything. Right? That swing and Bell went around.
He went around. Counts 1 and 2.
Occasionally, some hitters
He's talking to himself a little bit.
ground back to the pitcher, but they kind of scream at you.
That was pitch 50 from Clay, by the way.
Remember Michael Kadire saying,
Foul, counts 1 and 2.
Ground out, he would basically run as hard as he could, and he would take out his frustration on his 90.
Garcia Jr. on deck. He's 1 for 1 with a base hit.
Ideal.
Two, Kevin. This inside of the fastball. 2-2.
Fastball missed. Counts 2 and 2.
The same thing when I would give up a hit and have back on the base. I backed it up as fast as I could just to get that out, that anger out. A few choice words.
Strike. Got him. Fastball. Goodbye.
Fastball.
2 outs. Bye-bye.
First strike out of the day for Holmes.
Holmes is always going to have against the left hand with a ball that sinks away. If he has gotten the inside corner with that pitch, that makes it doubly difficult for the left-handed hitter.
But it just expands the plate so much, so now he can present the ball to you and make it a strike that he did to Bell, but then also he's going to present a strike that just walks right off the plate, so he gets you swing of bad pitches.
Yeah, you're almost at 22 inches now.
Yeah. Not to mention, I mean, we can kind of go back to Nathaniel Lowe's at bat, the 3-1 that's down, he presents it as a strike for the height, and it wasn't there. Just
good change up. And it's up to Garcia. Garcia's going to take a stroll. That is the smile of the funnel hitter. Eduardo Salazar, first man up in the Nats bullpen.
Counts 0 and 1.
High 79 pitches through 4. Garcia had a base hit to right field his first time up. Play Holmes ahead of him 0-2. And he hammers one on the ground to Alonso. And that retires the side.
And out.
Retired by Holmes. He's rolling and eventually 2-0 after 4.
Honda Sports Night on SNY.
Hello, welcome to Honda Sports Night.
On to the big news.
We start with your news with Juan Soto.
All your New York teams.
Well, it was a big win for the Rangers.
All night, every night, starting at 11 p.m. only on SNY.
New York Sports here.
Hurry in for a great deal on the most awarding SUV brand, Jeep. There's only one. With freedom of choice pricing, well-qualified current FCA lessees can lease the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo X5 4x4 for $2.59 a month. See your Tri-State Jeep Grand dealer today.
Damn, where's my fucking dinner at?
You're thinking about joining the Department
I need
of
some
Corrections.
fucking food, man.
I truly believe that I should have made this decision 10 years ago.
Do something that's both challenging and rewarding. If I can make a difference in somebody's life, then I think I've done my part.
It's high paying, it's a career, not a job, and I serve with a purpose.
Scan your QR code now. Registration ends this Wednesday.
Do it.
Cambridge paving stones make your outdoor dreams come true.
Delivery 643. Man.
Let's move on. Action.
Our unique Armor Tech process keeps colors rich and they'll stay beautiful for years to come.
Emphasize Armor Tech. Check more.
It's not easy working with family, but with Cambridge, you can easily make your outdoor dreams come true.
Visit Lake Landscape and Mason Supplies today. Hurry in for a great deal on the most awarding SUV brand, Jeep. There's only one. With freedom of choice pricing, well-qualified current FCA receipts can lease the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo X 4x4 for $259 a month. See your Tri-State Jeep Grand dealer today.
What is this highlight?
Fernandez, his unique style of pitching. I mean, it really is like pitching uphill.
It was a drop and drive, and that ball just stayed true from that low release point.
Sid Fernandez, career with the Mets, 84 to 93.
98 wins, one less than you.
98 wins, most strikeouts in franchise history.
The box score was
Showing a little old school here.
Hawaiian-born
1986 World Series champion. That was the last time they won it. I was not even born yet.
Not Hawaiian, as well.
Eduardo Salazar on the mound for the Nats. 11 games ERA, 8.31. Pitching to McNeil. McNeil takes a strike. Counts 0-1. McNeil 0 for 1, grounded out in the second. He's 1 for 5. Since coming back from injury, also has a 400 OPS. Nothing else to report.
2 runs, 5 hits, no walks, 3 strikeouts, and a home
Hit!
run.
Hey, look at that, B. Jeff McNeil has himself a base hit. He's on first.
The ball is tipped on the rising, and it rose beyond.
All right, 1 on, no out. To start the 5th.
I think Jeff gets just a slider right on the corner away. Neil stays right in the hit, gets it, like you said, just high enough over Abrams. I can remember from my playing days, you get it over the infielder's heads, it's at least 10 degrees on the long changeup. That one was 13. It's actually the score.
He torpedoed it.
Acuna up at bat 0 for 1 on the day. Takes a ball low, counts 1-0. He was lined out in the 3rd. No home runs on the season yet for him. He does have an RBI and a 720 OPS. Next pitch. Prediction, Acuna home run. I don't know, B. There's a hit there. It's a double play ball. Out at second, out at first. Great call there, B. 2 outs. Not what we wanted there.
Yeah, both players Garcia on the back foot, and Abrams doesn't even set his feet, takes it on the run because he knows how fast Acuna can go to keep the 4-6-3 double play.
So 2 on and nobody on, and now here's Francisco Lindor, who's already 2 for 2 in this game. Single to center, single to right against Brad Lord, and facing Salazar.
Lindor 2 for 2 on the day. Fastball, foul and back, counts 0-1. Lindor 5 home runs on the season.
25 games for Washington last year, had an ERA under 3. This year his ERA is over 8.
Yeah, he's given up double the hits to innings pitch. That's been his problem so far.
Counts 0-1.
Similar likeness to Ruben Tejada.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Really does. Got a chance to see Ruben cut his neck in 2023 for the Long Island Ducks. Cross paths there.
That's low. Counts 1-1.
I take that back. He was coming in as I was leaving. We were supposed to have some visa trouble.
So here's my question about Ruben Tejada. If they named the home plate blocking rule after Buster Posey, how come they didn't name the sliding rule at second base after Tejada? That is a perfect bunt by Lindor, who's been trying to do it all series long, and
he's out.
Bunted it straight as a string for a hit. It's been on his palate.
Or is he on?
Got the colors to play.
What the fuck just happened?
Been trying to scratch this itch all day yesterday.
Fucking man bun trolls are distracting you
The
today.
third baseman plays so far back, you just got to ensure that you get it down. And he does.
Oh, it went fair.
Scoring from first now.
Lindor on first.
For Lindor today, and now Soto is struck out and flying to left. The thought about running stays put.
Strike.
Fastball in for a strike.
Counts 0-1.
The slide ball second after Utley, who committed the violation.
Yes.
They didn't name the whole play blocker rule after Scott Cousins. They named it.
One Soto overdue, strikeout, fly out.
I think a little consistency is important. Should be the Ruben Tejada rule at second base.
It's always
Ball.
more celebrity play.
Outside, counts 1-1.
I felt like he was a more famous player, even though Ruben is more famous in our hearts.
Not sure that I can buy that, but I guess we'll have it roll.
Not scientific.
By the way, was there ever a greater ovation from the Citi Field crowd than from Ruben Tejada when he came out on crutches?
Oh, yes. Yes. No, I hadn't heard one. I mean, just the reception that he got just lets you know how much the Mets fans love their own.
Now, put in the ground. Is that a fair ball? It is.
They said that's a fair ball, and now he's out. I don't know what Soto was doing there.
Baseline, and that's how the inning ends.
All right, that's how the inning is going to end there.
Halfway through, 2-0 New York.
Mm-hmm.
Which automaker employs the most hourly workers in the country? Ford. Which automaker assembles the most vehicles in the country? Ford. That's not a coincidence. It's a commitment. A commitment Ford dealers share by offering employee pricing across a full lineup of Ford vehicles. Now get employee pricing on the Bronco lineup plus 2,000 Conquest cash for owners of any competitor.
To the bottom of the fifth we go.
Required only at your local Ford stores.
The Shakaroni's back at Papa John's with more pepperoni and over half a pound of cheese.
So many orders need to stack up. I am here to work, people. Where's the garlic sauce?
Garlic here? He's everywhere. We're making you a Shakaroni for $12.99.
That's right, I live here.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month. All on America's largest 5G network. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy. Switch today and get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each. Now, if you're into that whole saving money thing, visit your local store to start saving now.
I have 10 years of experience.
This job requires a college degree. Any degree.
Indeed matches you with jobs that actually match your experience.
And what was your major?
Dance.
Oh,
All right, that was a quick commercial break. Cool, great, awesome, wonderful. I can't even speak.
Murphy snags at the backhand throw, and it's all play of the year. The big shot of Torres. Here for the desperation flip, and somehow Torres got there for the incredible 1-3-1 putout. A play you've never seen before and you never see again. I mean,
Strike from home.
Play, but it was against Frenchie, which made it even better.
I mean, we've had 2 games.
Counts on one.
We've seen Frenchie hit into a triple play, and now this play. I'm not going to be able to face him next time I see him.
That's
Ball outside, counts 1-1. That's Ruiz up at bat for the Nationals.
Fumbled around to find the ball underneath him. My last thought was if any of our pitchers or any pitcher I played with would keep running and cover the base, it would be Carlos Torres. So I just YOLO'd it, and there he was, and hit him on the slant pattern.
Lindor backhands the ground.
Lindor to Alonso out.
The ground ball parade continues for Clay Holmes.
All right, cool.
His first
Next man up.
14 outs have come on the ground. I mean, Carlos Torres was a special player on this team. A guy who would start one day, pitch in relief the next day. He was a phenomenon.
Also, he did very rarely pitch ran at least one time for us and scored a run. He was a great teammate. Like you said, I had no rubber arms, just could go anytime.
I just loved the reaction to that play. That was so
Cruz took a ball. Counts 1-0. Cruz 1 for 1 with a single.
Was Fritchie. I think that was the game that Larry Bowa, he was yelling at us that game.
Is that the same game when Russell Robles quick pitch?
I think so.
Hit over towards third to first out.
Having coming together with them.
Vientos throws out Cruz for the second out.
Yeah. Great play by Carlos out. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's pumped.
Yo, B, what do you think about all the man bun trolls today? It's an interesting Saturday, right, B?
Wait.
He's now retired 9 in a row. Santana headed to a fielder's choice his first time up.
Counts 1-0 for the dude's name, Kenya. And a strike, counts 1-1.
Very comfortable coming back from the rain delay in the bottom of the first inning. Got a couple of outs. Went down the tunnel. To find out after the game what he did when he went down the tunnel. And he has been in full command ever since.
Large Americano, I think.
Caffeine always plays. He's next man up in the Nationals. Holmes has lived off Francisco Alvarez's 2-1 homer in the second inning.
It's weird. It's probably the same person.
The Mets let a 1-run lead get away.
It's weird. Never seen anything like it. That's because normally I have it where
Lost a game where they had a lead this year. And in both cases, the lead
I have it where you have to be a subscriber to chat. You send a chat. So today I just turned it off just to see if anything is gonna make me laugh, but it's not very original. Hit over towards right field.
So after 9 straight retired, Holmes gives him 2 out single, the 4th hit.
Man on first for the Nationals.
Yeah, it's like did a little cutter that doesn't quite get in on Tana the way Clay wants to, and he shoots it into right field.
Remember Tana in yesterday's game hit a couple balls off the shoe top, so he likes the ball down there.
Jacob Young.
Actually, I take it kind of flattering that
Rounded out to Alonso his first time.
someone would create so many bot accounts
Turns out a way of an inside sweeper.
and would take such consideration and attention on little old me. It's weird, but it's just like, all right.
Talked a lot about how good the Mets have been at suppressing the long ball.
Do you have long hair too, B, or no? Because Morales was saying he's got long hair. Counts 1-1.
130 batters this year without allowing a home run. That is the most batters faced by any pitcher who has not allowed a home run.
Sweet, my food is fucking almost here.
Sweet.
Hit over towards right field. I'm bald fat. You're not fat and you're not ugly. And there's nothing wrong if you're bald, B. There's nothing wrong with it, man. Counts 1-2 for Young.
Caused a 25-minute delay at the start of the game, of a 46-minute rain delay in the first inning, but it is lovely now. It's a little breezy. Hot dives back in. Holmes has only 1 pickoff in his career. But as Ronnie said, he's really quick to the plate, so they haven't run on him at all this year.
1-2 count. Here's the pitch. It's pitch 70 from Holmes. Got him.
Swings and misses.
3 outs.
Dropped by Alvarez. Makes the toss to first. Second.
We're going to the 6th. 2-0 Mets.
3 through 5. The Mets get by 2-0.
This just in.
All right.
Same game parlay from Bet365 just keeps getting better. That's correct.
My back is
It's now
fucking killing
even
me
easier
today.
to create your own unique bet. You could choose any market, like this. Moneyline, totals, home runs. With our same game parlay,
The choice is truly yours.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
I forgot who was last up for the Mets, B.
Opening again for our 85th birthday to bring back our most wished for blizzard flavor. It's the confetti cake blizzard treats, filled with confetti cake pieces and confetti frosting. Don't be late to the party. Grab yours before the DQ freezer closes.
Songs in the background, bro. Sorry.
He takes
Pete Alonso up at bat.
strike, nothing wrong. Alonso had a base hit to right field his last time up. His 32nd hit of the season. Came into the third of the National League at bat.
Counts 0-1. Swing and a miss from Alonso. Counts 0-2.
Chased the slider and it's 0-2.
That was Salazar's best slider that he's thrown so far. He was able to present it almost just inside the corner. Break it right off the plate. But Pete's been really good at hits 2 strikes.
Alonso, Nimmo, and Vientos for the Mets.
Next pitch. Alonso, Nimmo, Vientos. Thank you, B. That's way outside and bounces away. It counts 1-2.
Outside, 1-2. Here's your Spectrum high-speed hitting. Alonso's base hit, the hardest hit ball of the day.
Alonso rips one foul and back. Keep it a 1-2.
Sunshine to the 10 now. Sunglasses do a great job of shading the W on the hat. 1-2.
Foul and back again. Fastball.
2 strikes.
Count stays 1-2 for Alonso.
The hits he got in his last at bat, he never would have got last time. 2 outs, base hit to right. If he had 2 outs and got him first, he's trying to hit.
It's a long one, yeah. Which you can until you get to 2. Try to pass the baton.
Swing and a miss. Alonso chased that one. That was very low. He's out. Damn.
Well, he gets on top of this one more, so there's more downward tilt to this breaking ball. Good pitch from Salazar. It's looking sharp.
All right, Brendan Nimmo.
So 1 out of nobody on that. Brendan Nimmo is grounded out, flied out 0-2.
Nimmo 0 for 2 on the day. Strike. You just look down the fastball. Counts 0-1. Mets bullpen. We got Danny Young, left-handed pitcher, warming up.
Remember, had to pitch through a rain delay. So far, 5 innings, 70 pitches. So he might be done for the day.
I think because of the rain delay, they're treating it like a 6.
Ball. Counts 1-1.
It feels like if you're going to go and grab your first left-hander, the spot coming up for the Nationals would be the place to do it.
Yeah. You got the left-hand hitters at the top of the lineup.
Next pitch to Nimmo.
So that is Young's lane.
That's going to bounce away.
It's like his lane against the Phillies was.
Oh, no, I was seeing something else, I guess. Strike. Counts 1-2. There was like something that came in front of the screen. I don't know what that was. I don't know if it's raining or what. Counts 1-2.
You just get going further and further.
I gotta get a new TV. Oh, did that hit him? No, he fouled it. Counts 1-2. I thought it hit part of his elbow. Did you see the replay? It just missed him. It missed him by like that much.
2-2 from Salazar.
That's a foul. Counts 2-2. Fastball from Salazar.
Good about staying in there on balls like that and taking a hit by pitch. That wasn't for me. Full yard sale and a screen. That's what you were getting if it got close to me.
Did you hit Did
Not unless, no, I didn't. If I fouled a ball off my ankle, I'd always wear a shin guard and swing too late.
but the elbow look, you never look the elbow. I mean, Demo's become adept at, if it's hit.
What's up, Aiden?
Let the thing lens and blow.
It's a good place to take one for the team. Protection.
Full count.
Wise man.
Struck him out with a fastball. Damn it.
Strikeouts on fastballs from Salazar.
2 outs.
2 down in the 6th. City Providence for the remainder of the series. We're at picks tomorrow. It's 1:35 first pitch. Tyler McGill against Mitchell Parker. Both have come out of the gate smoking. And then Monday back on SNY, 4:05 start. Griffin Canning against the quarterback Trevor Williams. Mark Vientos with Broadway hit on the 5-play by Tina at third base.
Swing and a miss for Vientos. Counts 0-1. Vientos 0 for 2 on the day. Strikeout, ground out, 2 home runs on the season.
Brett Lord, the starter for the Nats, went 4, allowed 2 runs in 5 minutes, gave up a 2-run homer to Alvarez. That has been the only scoring in this game. Salazar trying to finish off the second scoreless inning, I believe.
Swing and a miss again. Counts 0-2.
That time, but couldn't get to it.
Foul. And it caught Ruiz in his hand, I think. I don't know.
Foul tip and right where
A double shot. Left ankle, right knee.
Ronnie, I don't know how to get back there, but I will say my 11-year-old is quite taken to it. He really likes the tools of ignorance. Yeah, left-hand hitter, he digs it.
Taking any foul tips yet?
0-2 count for Vientos.
No, not anything
That's low.
too crazy just yet. You know what he has done?
Counts 1 and 2.
He prefers the old school mask and helmet, so not the new age hockey mask. So we bought that. Yes, exactly. Just like Keeper's got one. But you can't wear that for some of the tournaments. They won't let you. Really? Yeah, I thought it was kind of technical.
I think that most catchers, have to tell them
Ball counts 2 and 2.
hockey mask into play. Most catchers move to it, and most of them have gone back the other way. This gives you more visibility and it's safer.
Yeah, it's got the springs in it that are supposed to be safer for the contact.
Ooh, that bounces in the dirt and then it knocked the catcher's face mask off. Full count.
My son Noah was saying it comes off easier.
Catcher's taking a beating these last couple of pitches.
Right. Well, that's not what the mask is for, but it comes in handy for that too.
Right in the beak. That's why they're taught as a catcher. Keep your head down, your chin down.
Second straight full count for Salazar. And Vientos goes
And he struck him out.
Slider. And then part of Salazar strikes out the side at the top of the 6th. Gives it a 2-0 game in DC.
All right, commercial break.
The Empire cannot wait. Nintendo present this show spectacular and very timely. That not only cements this show as the best Star Wars story, but one of the best TV shows of the decade. Welcome to the rebellion. February final season. Now streaming only on Disney+.
At Smith & Moscow, we know we only have one chance to make a first impression. Transparency and quality are what makes Smith & different. Shop our real deals first and see for yourself. New 2025 Mazda CX-5 all-wheel drive, $239 per month. New 2025 Mazda CX-30 with all-wheel drive, just $219 per month. And Smith Haven gets you out of your lease early. Plus, the 5-star saving plan is a Smith Haven exclusive.
If it's not a Smith Haven deal, it's not a real deal.
Sweet dinner served. Hopefully they made it the right way. When you go to a game, did you ever go to Lemon Ice King of Prawn on the... No, I never went there. What's special about it, Steve? they made this shit the right way.
It's not a real deal. It looks like pricing.
Not bad.
You gotta be part of the entrances. There's possibilities in your site.
You can up your game and watch the 20th season of men's baseball on SFI with a brand new 55-inch Roku Pro Series 4K TV. Just get the code for a chance to enter and win. Danny Young is on in relief for New York as we go to the bottom of the sixth. Top of the batting order, C.J. Abrams leads off against Young. And Abrams goes after this good second.
Abrams swing and a miss.
Well, see his numbers there, but it doesn't talk about us his last outing. So great.
I guess I should check it out.
Back out there again against these left-handers at the top of the lineup.
They all survived the rain delay and wound up going 5 innings. Allowed no runs, 4 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. 11 of those
Counts 1-1 for Abrams.
Good 2 of them from C.J. Abrams. The loop over short, that's gonna fall down.
And that's going to go up shallow center.
The lead off the sixth.
Leadoff single for the Nats.
Danny runs a fastball in on CJ, but I would have been more spinner on the single. Now CJ
Mm.
get it off, match the plane of it just enough to get over the infield's heads.
So that brings the tying run to battle with James Wood. Goes an infield hit and a comebacker, 1 for 2.
Wood, fastball, strike, counts 0-1.
With his 5 scoreless innings today, lowered his ERA for the season to 2.64 for his first 6 starts. And marks the 14th consecutive start in which a Met starter has not allowed a home run. His log record is 23, set on the 16th.
Counts 1-1.
August and September of that year. And what I didn't know until today is not only did the starters not allow a home run in that 23-game stretch, neither did the reliever. Slide road and strike to Wood, 1 and 2.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.
They're less like weirdly less work. There's less work for them.
Counts 1 and 2.
And you'll lump up a left-hand hitter on deck for Young. Got on Wood 1 and 2. And he goes away with the slider. Stopped by Alvarez 2 and 2.
2 things happened on the receiver pitch. He got the ball and he shook hands. 2 hours later.
Say it. How many shutouts?
61, I believe.
That was just the shutouts.
Just a
That
shutout.
slider missed, counts 2 and 2.
61.
Strike, got him. Goodbye, Wood, out. Fastball from Young.
Continues to heat up the big left-hand hitters. So takes care of Wood for the first out.
Well, the scouting reports are young. If you're getting him on this full season, he's a left-hander with good stuff. Throws a lot of balls. You have to be patient against him. And these last 2 outings have been just about right out.
Good strike one, you can expand those balls to put more advantage for you. With that last at bat,
Fastball, strike, counts 0-1. A ball, actually. The umpire said strike, though. I don't know what.
Plate, and then he throws a slider right off of that to get strike 2. Now you can go express yourself.
All right, ball, counts 1-0.
Fastball to get ahead on low. It's flat out, grounded out. He shoots one foul.
Foul. Fastball.
Gutierrez, the third base coach.
Counts 1-1. Low.
When did he play there?
For the 90s.
90s?
Let's say 96-ish. So, I'll get you an exact breakdown. That was later. It was at the end of his career, 2004. Padres, Astros, Cubs, Cleveland.
Counts 2-1.
2004, played 24 games. And then finished his career with the Red Sox. 1-2 coming along. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Oh, they must have missed a strike because he's out.
Strikes out one, and he strikes out
Well, this is the problem when you load up on the lefties in your
2 outs.
straight. C.J. Abrams got the base hit, but now 2 called first strikes on wood and low.
Bell turned around about right-handed for the first time today. He was 2 for 19 as a right-hand batter. And he takes that.
Strike to Bell. Fastball. Counts 0-1.
It looks like he is in the mood. It's strike 1.
DH Bell 0 for 2 on the day. This will be pitch 15 from Danny Young. On the way, in the dirt. Fastball. Danny Young tripped over his own 2 feet after he threw that. 1-1 count for the DH of the Nats.
Straightened out an off day, so they're going to have to add a 6th starter for that series with Arizona. It comes up the coming week, which means that at least for a short period of time, a reliever is going to have to go. And every reliever in that bullpen, all 8 of them have been so good, there's no candidates.
Foul. Counts 1 and 2.
Yep, is that option?
So that right? So that gives them a leg up, certainly. But, you know, somebody's going to have to move to make room for that 6th starter. And nobody wants to be that guy. 1-2 coming.
Fastball outside. Counts 2 and 2.
One guy or 2 different guys twice during this 13-game stretch.
I also think the presence of a looming Daniel Munoz into the minor leagues has all the relievers on point.
For sure. I mean, for 2 months last year, when the Mets got turned around in June and July, Daniel Munoz was their best reliever.
He would get 6 of the toughest outs in the game. The biggest parts of the
2-2 count.
3 days a week, 2 days a week.
Try to put away Bell. 2-2. And he just got a piece of that slider to stay in the at-bat. Swinging like a rusty gate.
Just got a piece of the slider. 2-2 count for Bell.
That's how you swing. You have to have back.
Yeah.
You go to swing it hard, and it's just like,
Yeah, I believe you said Pedro Martinez used to say that. Underwater Johnson.
7th pitch to Bell, and he struck him.
Got him. Struck him out. High fastball. We're going to the 7th. 2-0 Mets.
3 in a row. After 6, 2-0 New York.
This MLB season, bet line for FanDuel to make the game come alive.
The Mets 7 line is there.
Every base, path to victory. Any strikeout,
But yeah, I guess this was a 7 line game.
make baseball come alive with bet line this season with FanDuel, America's number 1 sports. You just spend $5.
You ever go to 7 line games, B, or no?
Hey, pal.
You know who's
See that?
I've only been to 1, and that was in Pittsburgh, and the fan base there was fucking wild.
You remembered.
It's all about connecting with seamless connectivity from Spectrum.
That was a Edwin Diaz blown save.
Could you go back into a crouch position and maybe bend your knees a little bit? Not forget
Oh, we got a Ron Darling Sesame Street promo from 1985.
your left arm. You put that out a little bit, not quite so far. You wouldn't happen to have a baseball hat, would you?
That's it.
Could you put it on?
Look how young Ron Darling is there.
Darling! Oh, I recognize you from your baseball card. Oh,
Telly Monster. You got Telly Monster. I also did another appearance with Pittsburgh at 1.2. So 2 times on Sesame Street. Occasionally told my kids I'm on Sesame Street. Nothing. But crickets.
You said
Teletubbies. So maybe no, it's, I don't know. Paw Patrol, maybe. Paw Patrol. I feel that.
Is it woke?
By the way, that unusual position that Telly Monster put me in the back row for the month.
All right, back at it. Winker up at bat.
Takes fastball high for ball.
High fastball. Counts 1-0 for Jesse Winker. Sims on the mound, 12 games, ERA 15.26, 7.2 innings. Hit. Sims covers first and gets Winker out. 1 out.
Teammate of Baker's in Cincinnati. Boston last year before landing the Nets.
I think some of his best years were in Cincinnati. There were sometimes close games, hard thrower.
Here's Alvarez, who's accounted for the only 2 runs in this game. A 2-run homer in the second inning and his 5th at bat of the season.
The fan base is just crazy, Steven.
Hard line drive to right.
Counts 0-1 for Alvarez. Alvarez 1 for 2, had a 2-run home run in the second. Oh, I did not know that, B. Fastball strike. Counts 0-2 for Alvarez. Hey, what are you doing? Stop it. Crazy cat. Counts 0-2. Ball outside. Counts 1-2. Alvarez is gonna get his footing here. Here we go. Next pitch. Outside again and low. 2-2 count.
This Sean Doolittle, closer here for 3 years. He's a pitching strategist. He's on the bench and come up with a game plan for his young staff. What chance of players do here in DC? One of those trade deadline acquisitions that was okay.
Interesting, Steven. Was that a ball? That is. Full count now for Alvarez.
Tough year against the Mets one year. And I'll never forget, they ended up in the playoffs, the Nationals.
That was 19.
Yeah, 19.
Alvarez chases a slider for strike 3, 2 out.
Alvarez out. Chase the slider. 2 outs.
They played Milwaukee, so I came to Milwaukee. He saw me. He said, "You didn't bring any Mets with you, did you?" See, that's such a tough year against the Mets that year.
Well, we're getting up to the Trump Grisham game.
That's right, right field. Balls up high.
2 out and nobody out. Here's McNeil.
McNeil up at bat. Showing bunt. He's going to bunt. Push it over towards left. And he's out. Oh, now he's safe. Did he beat that out? I thought he was out.
Nationals have only won 2 challenges in this game. They may get a third.
The Nationals have won 2 challenges. They're going for their third.
And the Nats are going to challenge again. They've already had 2 balls go their favor.
All right. Let's see the replay one more time. Where is his footing? He's out.
It's not that bad.
Ah, it's close. I think he's out, though. He's out. His foot is still in the air. These umpires are dog shit today. The Nationals had to have challenged 3 times today, and they will win 3 challenges today. Dog shit umpires.
Second base. The Nats are watching the replay on the big board and they're walking off the field. They're figuring that's going to be the 3rd out.
He's out.
So the Nats are 3 for 3 on challenges today. That's still leading though 2-0 in the 7th.
7th inning stretch. We go. But it is 2-0 Mets.
all of your doctors, lab results, images, prescriptions, and visits. It's always something.
The future of trading is here on Robinhood. Seamlessly trade stocks, options, crypto, and futures in one place. Join Scott Brown's for the purpose of take the test.
You're thinking about joining the Department of Correction? Join.
I truly believe that I should have made this decision 10 years ago.
Do something that's both challenging and rewarding. If I can make a difference in somebody's life, then I think I've done my part.
It's high paying, it's a career, not a job.
All right, let's go with these fucking commercials.
Scan the QR code now. Registration ends this Wednesday.
Do it. Hurry in for a great deal on the most awarding SUV brand. Jeep, there's only one. With freedom of choice pricing, one qualified current FCA seats can lease the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee Parade X 4x4 for $251 a month. See your tri-state Jeep Grand dealer today.
All right, 7th inning stretch time. Nats at bat. 2-0 Mets. Leadoff man for the Nats. Garcia. Ball outside. Reed Garrett on the mound for the Mets. 12 games, ERA at 0.00, 10.2 innings, 6 hits, 4 walks, 12 strikeouts, zeros, 4 home runs allowed. That's right, zeros, 4 home runs allowed. Threw another ball, though, counts 2-0.
You never face for that. You know, you're stranded my runners.
Garrett worked the 8th inning last night, gave him a hit to Garcia, trying to stretch it into 2.
That's low, strike.
Garrett's gone.
Got in, counts 2-1. Garcia had a single in the second, 1 home run on the season, nothing else to report. Next pitch. Hit. Fuck. Leadoff single, tying run coming up to bat for the Nats. Damn.
Rebuild the Cardinal dynasty in a World Series. And I know Ronnie, you crossed paths with Walt when you were
Walt was under Sandy Alderson, but in the 90s when I was
Ruiz, 0 for 2, GIDP ground out. 2 home runs on the season, 13 RBIs. 2 home runs on the season, 13 RBIs. Gotta be careful here, Garrett. Strikes. Counts all in 1.
7 division titles with the Cardinals, a World Series, 3 National League Championship Series with that ball club. Also was instrumental in the Arizona
Next pitch.
rookie. He started that with others, and also the Dominican Summer League. Both of those.
Hit. Double play ball, maybe? Out at second, hurry up! Why did you double clutch it, Acuna? Out at second, safe on first. Fuck. Why are we having so much problems at second base with Acuna and McNeil? Tyrone Taylor came in at center field. Next man up is Cruz. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Ball on the outside counts 1-0. Cruz had a single in the second, 3 home runs in the season to 5 RBIs.
Cruz has an infield hit, ground out 1 for 2 today.
Ball inside counts 2-0.
Cruz in his first 13 games batted 106, so quite a slow start. But over 350 in the last 10.
He has 1,000 during that time. 3 hits last night, including a triple, an infield hit today.
Foul him back.
Fastball fouls that back to 1. AJ Minter is up in the Mets bullpen. Garrett working back to back.
Minter warming up in our bullpen. Counts 2-1 here.
Still happened with Diaz available for the night. Staying away yesterday and standing on Ender. It's in the ninth inning.
Strike. That was a slider. Counts 2-2.
Phillies won the Cubs today 10-4 behind Jesus Luzardo. Next couple of home. The Phillies now a 5-game losing streak.
Takes them above 500.
Here's the 2-2.
Right now. 2-2.
Hit. Ah, nuts. It's a hit. Runners on second and first for the Nats with 1 out. Tying runs on base. Go ahead run coming up the bat for the Nationals. And I was just going to say Reed Garrett has been phenomenal lately. Now he pitches like this. Tana up at bat, 1 for 2, had a single in the 5th. No home runs on the season and a couple of RBIs. Gotta be careful here, Garrett.
Reese at second, slow runner. Cruz at first, fast runner. 1 out.
That's low, counts 1-0. The low cutter. Henry and Lopez, 2 pitchers warming up in the Nats bullpen. Strike. Cutter counts 1-1.
Tana getting playing time at third base, but the injury to Paul DeYoung, who got hit in the
Next
face
pitch.
by a pitch and is having surgery for a broken nose. So Tana getting his opportunity.
Outside ball counts 2-1.
Started his year before he gets and then played 44 games overall.
Popped up. Oh, shit. Center field. Taylor get the out. Tagging and going to third. 2 outs. Runners on first and third. All right, he's going to go. He's going to go up against Young, the number 9 hitter, so he should be able to do what he needs to do and take us to the 8th. Jacob Young 0 for 2, ground out, strikeout. Nothing to report other than he has 1 RBI on the season.
Let's see. That's a good question. I would probably back me into a set. Probably about where he is. I don't think I would come in too over for all the way in.
Hit. Fuck. That's going to bring in. Oh, Acuna caught it. He caught it. All right, good. We're out of the jam. We're going to the 8th, 2-0 Mets. I thought Acuna didn't catch it. He caught it. We're good. We're going to the 8th. Commercial break. I'll be right back, guys. 2-0 Mets.
Future-proof your home and garden with AARP today. Harvest the rewards for years to come. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
The 3 for Me only at Chili's serves up boundless chips and salsa, a drink, and the delicious Big Smasher burger with twice the beef on the Big Mac. Maybe they should change that name. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
Ow.
Surprising.
So when 2 a.m.?
Oh, well, the surprise is when you scratch off games when you're watching.
That is surprising.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Bonkers.
Seriously, that is outrageous. Netflix is about to send you over a new monthly scratch off case from New York Lockers. Prices up to $10 billion. Hey guys,
Should be coming out of commercial break any second.
Two changes.
2 changes.
2 changes.
Where for the offense go? No matter how perfect things are now, and you don't want them to change.
That'd be fine.
That's all I'm saying.
Tyrone Taylor also has checked into the game, so keep an eye on that. One more commercial, and then we get to the 8th inning. Here we go.
Yes, Thompson Field is a great sign, and Clay Hall is very good at it. All right, we will look at all of that coming up on the post-game show. Get back to you.
We look forward to that. Here we go.
Who's on the mound now?
The Mets still up 2-0. A lot of Met fans in attendance today for the roar all afternoon and evening.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of Mets fans here in Washington. It's a 7-line game, so. Cole Henry on the mound threw a ball to Acuna. Counts 1-0. Henry, 4 games, ERA at 0.00, 4.2 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, no home runs allowed. Next pitch. My Phillies finally win a game. What's up, Star Wars? Hit over towards second to first. Acuna out at first, 1 away. Well, congrats. You guys got a win. And you know what? I watched a little bit of that game when the Mets were in rain delay. The Phillies did work. All right, Francisco Lindor is 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. 1 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the fifth. 5 home runs on the season. His batting average is .317. His OPS is .868.
It's maybe in a little bit from where he was playing earlier.
Respecting the bunt attack.
Here we go. Pitch to Lindor. Fastball down the middle. Lindor just looked it down. Strike counts 0-1. Next pitch to Lindor. Outside counts 1-1.
Mets are in need of a movement blast. Push this lead.
Got A.J. Minter getting ready for the 8th.
Lindor rips one. It's going. It's going. Warning track at the wall. Ah, he's out. At the scoreboard. Damn, that was close. 2 outs. Damn, that was close. Next man up, Juan Soto. I thought he had it. Jesse Winker thought he had it too. He was like, "You got it?" No.
We're getting into that part of the ballpark in right center field.
Juan Soto, fastball down the pipe. Didn't even play it. Strike, counts 0-1. Juan Soto, Mr. 700 million, 0 for 3 today. Strikeout, fly out, round out, 3 home runs on the season.
Soto's 0 for 3 after a 2-hit night last night.
Bounces in the dirt, counts 1-1.
Ball to strike. Roto Salazar gave the Nats 2 scoreless innings of relief with the Sims worked to 1, 2, 3, 7. Now Henry has set down the first 2 in the 8th. Soto keeps 9 for the changeup.
Counts 2-1.
Henry will be coming in to face that left-handed path again, the same one that Danny Young got in the 6th inning at the top of the order. Abrams put in low.
Ball inside, counts 3-1.
He loves 2 left-handers in the bullpen. Works wonders against this team.
Well, if they're going to stack the lefties at the top of the order like that, the problem is Josh Bell has been so beleaguered so far this year. It's hard to justify.
Next pitch.
The only choice, I think.
Strike right down the middle. Soto didn't play it. Full count with 2 outs.
He'll be there soon.
Soto is about to be 0 for 4 today.
Soto, Alonso could be next.
Come on, man. And hit over towards second. To first, he's out.
And Henry has himself a 1, 2, 3 inning. A.J. Minter will be in for the bottom of the 8th.
Minter's coming in for bottom of the 8th. He'll pitch for us.
We are listing mascot brunches prior to each family
Juan
Sunday
Soto.
at City View.
Nothing today,
Open to
bro.
family and kids. Go to Mets.com/Family Sundays for information.
Experience peace of mind for a lifetime with King Quality.
Welcome to the all-new Mazda 112.
It's all about your experience today and tomorrow. Mazda 112 is your route to the premium Mazda experience with the messenger man you have trusted for over 50 years.
At Mazda 112,
It's all about the experience. Mazda 112.
Fucking back is killing me, bro.
Go online at Mazda112.com.
No, not today. No cyber threats are going to slow down your business. Get business secure internet and protect your network with built-in cybersecurity, starting at just $60 a month. Say no to phishing and other attacks with no contracts and our 60-day money-back guarantee. Plus, the more services you bundle, the more you save. Nothing's going to slow down your business. Protect your network with secure internet starting at $60 a month.
For you and your own. King Quality. King Quality. Who just came into the chat?
Experience peace of mind for a lifetime with King Quality.
Who is that?
We're having a good time right now. You're the best in the game because you out there. He really stepped up and he was at his best in those moments.
Metro! I just switched it back so everybody could comment from your channel.
Take on this year's Jets draft class and how it could shape
Get a heat pack for your back, yeah.
Jets Nation draft day special presented by
Yeah, I just switched it back so now you could raid me, Metro. Yeah, I know. I switched it back so everybody that's there that isn't a subscriber from his channel could comment in the chat. Feel free.
AJ Minter on to the bottom of the eighth.
Minter, up at bat, throws the ball.
Minter was on the mound when the Nationals wanted off.
Yeah, I had it on subscribers only, Metro, because everybody is fucking trolling me about my sad excuse of a man bun here. It's like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree, you know what I mean? It's fucking worthless, you know. But I'm glad he popped in, Metro. 1-1 count now for Abrams. Abrams 1 for 3 on the day. Had a single in the 6th. That's away and low. Counts 2-1. Your man bun in my red beard. Yeah, so you kind of feel my pain, bro. Like the trolls are fucking nonstop today, man. 2-1 count for Abrams. Foul. 2-2 count. B, is this the guy you said you got to watch out for? What's up, Juan? Is this the guy that you said has the Mets number? Howie nailed this draft. My draft grade is an A. Go Birds. And you just won the Super Bowl. Don't be greedy, Star Wars. Got him looking with a fastball. Out. You just got a Super Bowl. I don't want to hear about it, Star Wars.
There's a perfect jersey.
There's more than 0 in the house.
Abrams killed us yesterday. Oh, Joe, you're still here.
Nice little gesture.
How's your weekend going, Joe? Wood up at bat. He's 1 for 3. Took a strike. Fastball at 96 from Minter. Counts 0-1. James Wood 1 for 3 with a single. Has 8 home runs on the season, but he was keyed up in the 6th. Ooh, just missed that fastball outside. Counts 1-1. I want to be forever. 1-1. Why is he meowing? Ball outside. Counts 2-1. What do you got going on today, Metro? Are you streaming, Metro? 2-1 count.
That's only been shut out once this year.
That's away. Missed with a cutter. Counts 3-1. Minter just overexerted himself or something. He overextended. Ah, crap. Trainer and Carlos to the mound to check on him. He threw a pitch and he hurt himself. Throw a pitch and hurt yourself.
It's almost like his front leg kind of collapsed on him and just spun out of it to not fall down.
Kranik's going to start warming up now because we don't know what's going to happen with Minter. Yeah, they're going to take Minter out. You up streaming? You could drop your link here if you want, Metro, and then everybody could sub to your channel. Yeah, Minter hurt himself throwing a pitch, so he's coming out of the ball game. Kranik is probably going to come in. Better hope it's not his hip again. Let me see. I don't know. He didn't grab anything. He just like, dang it. I'm assuming it's probably his hip. So you're probably right, Joseph. You're probably right. My pitcher hurt his hip. Great. Metro just dropped his link in the stream. All my subscribers, if you've not subscribed to Metro, there's his link. Click on it. Subscribe to his channel. Because we got a break in the action right now.
Against the Phillies, that he should have thrown more warm-up pitches. So we'll see if this time he gets.
We're sent to say hi. What's up, Bruce? What's up, Bruce? Minter looks like a lower back problem. Like me? Like my lower back, bro. But I got this cross. I pray to God my back doesn't get hurt anymore. Thanks for popping in, Bruce. All right, Kranik is running to the mound as I speak. Everybody just joined him there. Lindor and Mendoza talking to him. The pitcher is hurt, yeah. Justin, what's up, Justin? Yeah, Bruce. Minter threw a pitch, and I guess he overextended his back or hip or something, so he got hurt. The Mets had to bring in somebody else. It's Kranik. Kranik's going to warm up on the mound. He'll get a couple of pitches here, and then we will resume action. So, Justin, you're a Mets fan. Bruce, who's the team you root for? What's your tattoo on your right arm? On my right arm, I have a couple on my right arm. So I have a tattoo for my cousin Christopher, who I lost in 2007. An illegal immigrant snuck in the country and drove drunk and killed him. On my forearm, I have the King of Spades. I just used to gamble, play cards. It's pretty good at it, actually. Chinese symbol to lead in my forearm. That's all the tattoos I have on my right arm. But I have tattoos everywhere. Yeah, it's okay. It was a long time ago. We lost Chris in 2007. Solid dude. Was probably going to end up being a professional surfer. He was a good dude. I couldn't have asked for a better cousin. And then on my chest, I have Just Be You. And then I have, what do I have on the other side? I have my dad's favorite Bible quote. So I don't know if you guys know the "Don't give dogs for what is sacred," but that was, that was my dad's favorite. So I got that for him. What is the whole thing? Don't give dogs for what is sacred. Matthew 7:6. And if we break it down in regular English terms, it's just warning about wasting good things and precious knowledges on those who misuse them or don't give a shit about them. So Thank you, Justin. My favorite Bible quote, Austin. Oh my God! Does that guy not have any arms, or is it in his shirt? I couldn't tell. Did you see that, B? Did that dude have his arms in his vest, or did he not have any arms? Kranick, 10 games, ERA 2.81, 16 innings, 11 hits, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts, only 1 home run allowed. I remember when he said that at King of the Ring, and I remember a lot of parents in my neighborhood and teachers in my school district were so offended that he said that, because Austin 3:16 comes from the Bible verse 3:16, John 3:16, and at the time, Jake the Snake Roberts was trying to get sober from crack cocaine, and he was going to a lot of church services and everything, so he started reading the Bible. He was just trying to get sober. So Austin, who wasn't even supposed to win the King of the Ring, went up there and just gave this off-the-cuff, improvised promo. And he was Austin 3:16 says, I just whooped your ass. And then the rest was history. To this day, that's one of the top, if not the top selling wrestling t-shirts. Kranick is still warming up. That's why I'm just filling in for Fluff right now. You guys aren't missing anything. All right, here we go. Batter up. 3-1 count for Wood. Here's the pitch. And he walked him. So tying run's going to come up to bat for the Nationals. And thanks again for subscribing, Justin. And you're a Mets fan since 1965, Bruce. I admire your loyalty. Low, 0 for 3, fly out, ground out, strikeout, 4 home runs on the season, 19 RBIs on the season. Here we go. Next pitch from Kranick. Foul. 94-mile-per-hour fastball. Counts 0-1.
We've seen throwing 96, 97. That first fastball was 94 to low.
Remember, his velocity was a little down.
The Mets let me down yesterday, Bruce. That was a sloppy loss. Here we go. Next pitch. That's upstairs. Counts 1-1.
The outside corner with this, the ball is strike. Kranick's first 6 appearances, he went 10 innings, did not allow 1. His last 4 appearances in 6 innings, he's given up 5 earned runs. Trying to find a middle ground.
Check swing foul. It didn't hit his hand, right?
1 and 2.
No, check swing foul. Counts 1 and 2. That was the fastball from Kranick.
Bell stands on deck.
Josh Bell, the DH on deck. He's 0 for 3 today.
Young, Garrett, and Nick have already worked. Trying to stay away from Stanek and Rozabot today. So that leaves Kranick to finish off this 8th. Hopefully save it with Diaz for the 9th. 1-2.
That's a ball.
Slider, 2-2.
Counts 2 and 2.
Think about all the members of this.
I know, Jelly. I know. You want me to get a haircut. You want to troll me over your hair. My hair. Congratulations. You're hilarious. Everybody in my chat are so moved by your humor.
2-2. Struck him out. Down with a slider. Kranick strikes out low for the second out of the inning.
Two outs, and the 7 line goes, struck him out.
Slider, and maybe even perform a little bit as a cutter that gets above the barrel of Nathaniel to record the second out of the inning.
Bell is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts today. He fouls back a high fastball, nothing in 1. And with each fastball, Kranick's velocity goes up.
Get loose. Yeah, exactly.
Bell was 0 for 7 in this series, so the 3 and 4 hitters
Counts 0-1.
3 of them are 0 for 15 in the 2 games. 1 at first with 2 down. And Bell takes a slider off the plate. Ball to strike.
Get ready for the Mets to blow it. You say that like I haven't been a Mets fan since 1991. I'm used to them blowing.
This is Green to pitch for the Matt said he's living a dream.
No, I want to give him a little bit of attention because he's been here trolling the whole time. And I'm assuming he has nothing better to do on a Saturday night. And I want to give him an opportunity to actually be funny. Like I haven't heard for the last 3 years. Bro, you got a fucking man bun. Bro, the fucking Mets suck.
One at first with 2 down. 1-2 to Josh Bell. Foul. Almost took out the Robert Parra in the first base coaching box.
You should upgrade to the Yankees. I don't have a problem with the Yankees fully. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all New York. If the Yankees go on and win, it's good for the state of New York. You know, like, I am calm. Aaron Judge is cool. Like, I don't got no beef with Aaron Judge. Like, go on and win a World Series. Rep New York. New York is starved for a championship. I want the Knicks to go on and do big things. It's good for the New York market.
He's in swing mode. Like my read when I'm watching him, he's in swing mode. So
I may troll Yankees a little bit, but
shoulders high.
If they go on and win, cool. Rep New York. I'm assuming you're a Yankees fan, Jelly?
6 pitch of the at-bat coming to Bell.
Ball inside, counts 2-2.
The hardest pitch he's thrown.
The armless guy was playing with his cell phone under his vest. Oh, I was gonna say, like, it looked like dude didn't have.
The shield of this series is on deck. So the guy Chronic wants to get.
Hey, okay, cool. I don't have no problem with the Padres, Jelly. I got a lot of friends that are Padres fans.
I think that's your point. He's looking to swing. Yes,
You guys too. Go on and win it, man. When was the last? Did Padres have a World Series? When was the last time? Let me see. Padres.
It's number 8 coming from Chronic to Bell.
And you know what? The Padres have a pretty good record. They're 17-9. They're right up there.
This is quite
I don't follow them too much, only when my team plays them, but let's see.
Able to foul off a couple of tough pitches.
No World Series titles yet, but hey,
Still in there.
go on and win it, man.
Again, the 2-2. High fly ball, shallow right field.
And see, even though you trolled me a little bit, I didn't balk you, you know? You're here hanging out with us, you know? It's all love. It's all good. That's the end of the 8th. 2-0 Mets. We're going to the 9th. B, I already forgot who was last up for the Mets. My back is fucking killing me. Don't get old, gentlemen. Don't get old. You see, you thought I was gonna like fucking ban you or block you, Jelly, and in the end, it's just like I don't have no beef with your sports team. Oh, my back is fucking killing me. There's like 2 or 3 guys who, for like the last 3 years, that have been in my live streams. They're pretty big Padre fans, so you know, go do your thing, man. I look at like all sports teams in the 3 major sports: NBA, MLB, NFL. Whenever I see a team that hasn't won one yet, I'm always like, "Yo, go get it." Like, same thing with the Detroit Lions. Go get it. Go get your first, you know, championship. So I follow a couple of teams. My girlfriend's big with Rutgers. I'll follow very little because I don't always have time to. Very little with the Miami Hurricanes. Alonso, Nimmo, and Vientos. Am I saying your name right, by the way? It's Jelly? Jelly? Is that how you say it? Are you from the West Coast? I'm only assuming because you said you're Padres, so I'm assuming you're in California or something.
It's a commitment. A commitment Ford dealers share by offering employee pricing across a full lineup of Ford vehicles. Right now, get employee pricing on a 2025 Ford F-150.
Mississippi, actually. Oh, shit. So you're in Mississippi. How did you end up becoming a San Diego Padres fan? Counts 1-0 for Alonso. Alonso 1 for 3. He had a single in the 3rd inning. He has 6 home runs on the season. Oh, by the way, B, I got it. Since you requested the lucky bobblehead, B, the Pete Alonso lucky bobblehead is back with me here. It's back. Oh, maybe it is.
Edwin Diaz getting ready in the bullpen. Looking to finish off.
See, man, like we have so much in common. See, you came in here and told me my uncle was in the Navy for 4 years. And I work at my local VA. And I run the laundry department for everybody for all the veterans that were Marines, Navy, Army, Air Force, Coast Guard. I make sure they have all their needs when they're on site, either for their appointments or if they're staying on site for rehab, or if they're living on site. I make sure they have all their linen, blankets, pillows, pajamas. I wash all their clothes for them. Thank you for your service, Jelly.
First walk given up by Nationals pitchers today.
You too, man. Have a great rest of your night, and thank you for your service in the Navy. I appreciate it.
Henry fires a fastball inside, ball one. All of a sudden, after throwing strikes in the eighth inning, Henry having trouble doing the same in the ninth.
And Bruce, you're a Marine? Thank you. My cousin's a Marine. Thank you very much, Bruce. All right. Yeah, I just started taking vitamin D today. It's funny you mentioned that, Bruce. Counts 1-1.
So slug oriented. When I played, you hear the manager would go, let's play for 1 to 2. You know, try to somehow get another run in.
The Devils of Jackson Rutledge up in the Nationals bullpen.
What is K2? Vitamin K2? Or K2 the synthetic marijuana that people put in blunts and die from? K2 means something else over here in Long Island, New York.
Right there, because he never came off the bag.
Counts 2-2.
I mean, you play a lot of first base, Daniel. Don't they teach you to push off the bag after you're holding the runner out?
Certainly try to get off as far as I could with a right-hander. Less with a lefty, but with the way they have the second baseman Garcia playing, I'd still be trying to really defend that 3-4 hole. And it's not as if you're playing a go-double situation.
It was one of gold blow. And that with Texas 2 years ago. A couple of errors in last night's game. 2-2 to Nimmo. And Brandon goes.
Swing and a miss. Brendan Nimmo's out.
First strikeout for Henry, one down at the top of the ninth.
I have a bunch of herniated discs in my back, Bruce.
So 1 out and 1 on.
I got to go back to the chiropractor. Vientos up at bat. He's 0 for 3 today.
That's 2 runs, 7 hits. The Nats, no runs, 7 hits. Only 2 runs in this game came on one big swing from Francisco Alvarez.
Vientos, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. 2 home runs on the season, 10 RBIs. 1 on and 1 out for the Mets. Anything? Strike counts 1-1.
Uneasy. That's what Mendoza looks like.
Well, he had his bullpen plan derailed when Mitchell had to leave the game. On the Vientos, and he pulls one foul. He has to be hoping that Diaz can give him a clean night because he doesn't really have much else to go to in that bullpen.
Oh, man, sciatica. I have that, too. It sucks. It sucks, Bruce. Counts 1-2.
Off the plate, it's 2-2.
Counts 2-2 for Vientos.
Warms up just enough, and he times it number of outs and what's going on in the game.
He's loose now. So if the Yankees were,
I don't talk politics on this. This is a sports channel, bro. 2-2 count. I don't know why that dude just said that. Vientos pop right field. It's fair. Just stayed fair on the first base side. Men on first and second with one out for the Mets.
With runners at first and second and one out.
Yeah, carbon copy of almost last night. This one might even been higher. This one hits almost.
B, are you still here?
The Yankees last year was the king of the swinging butts. Maybe this year it's the pop flies to right field. He did exactly what he's supposed to do. Halfway. Well, here, Ron, you could just put your visibility cloak on and try to get
Sweet.
David Martinez is going to make a pitching.
We're going to get a pitching change now from David Martinez here.
Out of the game after an inning in the third. And they'll bring Jackson Rutledge into the game to face.
Yeah, Bruce. So I used to go to the chiropractor like once a week, and I stopped maybe a month ago, and I'm thinking I'm going to go back to getting those adjustments because it was pretty helpful for my back and my sciatica and all that crap.
Like you know that your guitar's not on empty first before going to the drive-thru.
I want to be forever young.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and save even more when you click or call. Thank you. That was it.
Oh yeah, great day.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Oh, you see me making friends with new people, Joseph? You're still here. What's up with the Braves, man? What's up with the Atlanta Braves? What happened to that team? Injuries? It's not horrible. They're 11-14. They could go on a run, maybe. They got to play the Diamondbacks tonight, though. Diamondbacks are pretty good.
You love our legendary subs, so you'll love our legendary new Doritos football nachos. Doritos and Subway, the two legends come together to
True that, Bruce. Bruce, you also follow all the other Mets channels
just $5
on here?
Subway. If I can turn a dirt patch into a lush lawn, I can do anything. See feed, that's real.
What are the standings? I mean, the Braves are in last place, but not by much. The Braves are only like a win back from the Nationals and the Marlins. Phillies are 14-13. If you could get your boys to go on a little win streak, you could be right back in it. Yeah, Metro is the man, Bruce. Do you follow Hayden or Talking Mets with Rob or the other dude? Yeah, that's a very good point. I don't discount the Braves at all. They always find a way to annoy us. Amen. And just because they are 11-14 doesn't mean they won't go on a win streak or get it together late in the season. That's what I'm trying to give Joseph hope for. Like, you know, and I respect the rivalry the Braves and the Mets have. You know, Winker up at bat, took a ball, counts 1-0.
Comes inside with a slider and misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Alvarez.
Oh, I see, Bruce.
Winker asks for time.
Winker's going to burn a timeout after that ball counts 2-0. So if you just jumped into my stream, the Mets have 2 on, first and second, with 1 out. Winker's up at bat with the count 2-0. I don't know how to say this fucking guy's name. Rutledge is on the mound for the Nats. Counts 2-1 for Winker. Alvarez is on deck. He's 1 for 3 today. Had a 2-run home run. You have the Acuna brothers involved in the rivalry. Yeah. I have high hopes. Routledge.
Henry walked the leadoff batter in the Alonso.
Yeah, it's very early in the season.
Now Rutledge behind on Winker at 3-1.
I just want the Mets to keep winning, though, Bruce. I need to see a World Series in my lifetime. You know? That's foul. Full count for Jesse Winker. And I will say, I'm really liking this dude at the DH spot. I remember when this dude taunted us with the wave, knocked him out of the playoffs and all that crap. And I was actually at that pop up, infield fly out, two outs. I was at a game where he scored a run, Jesse Winker, and me and Courtney, we were only sitting a couple of rows behind home plate, and he did the wave thing to the Mets fans, and I thought he was going to get killed. I honestly thought somebody was going to hop on the field and just beat him to death. So it's kind of cool, like how he's come full circle, and now he's playing for the Mets, and I like him in the DH spot, and, you know, I like him a whole lot better in the DH spot than Vogelback. Remember that? Counts 0-1 for Alvarez. Alvarez 1 for 3 on the day.
Alvarez had 11 home runs last year after 26 as a rookie in 2023.
Swing and a miss. Slider had 86. Counts 0-2. I really want to get one more run before we go to the ninth, at the bottom of the ninth, and put Diaz in. But I don't think it's going to happen, guys.
6'8" Jackson Rutledge.
Here we go. Next pitch.
6'7" Tyler McGill goes for the Mets tomorrow. Front line.
He got him. He struck him out. All right, bottom of the ninth. It's going to be Edwin Diaz time. Trying to get the close in the save. I want to risk Stellier. I would make my way back to NYC for a parade for the World. Where are you now? Where are you located now, Bruce? I'm in Long Island, New York. B, that's funny that we're going to Diaz because you just said one of the first things you said in the stream was you do not trust Edwin Diaz. Lost in New Mexico. I want to go to New Mexico.
I'm New York Mets outfielder Brandon Nimmo. I have great respect for
one of my subscribers went there like a year ago for like a 2-week vacation.
These are the people who keep us safe. You can join Tunnel to Towers in their mission to do good. By donating just $11 a month, go to
What time is the Mets? When Winker slammed his helmet in the Brewers' face in the playoffs, I said, I want this guy to be a Met for years. Sign him. Like, I like him at the DH spot. If you look at... Oh, shit! Oh, shit! You're in Ronkonkoma, bro? I'm in Iceland. Small world. Small world, bro. I was saying, if you look at our DHs, like the last 3 years, I like Winker than all. Yeah, I can't talk today. I like Winker more than all them other cats, is what I was trying to say. That dude we got from the fucking San Francisco Giants, what the hell was that? Edwin Diaz, 11 games, ERA 4.91, 6 saves, 6 OPP, 11 innings, 8 hits, 6 walks, 17 strikeouts, 2 home runs allowed. What a small world you're in, Ronkonkoma. Yeah, Darren Ruff.
Wednesday, I believe, with a hip cramp after working and hitting in the third. The media ran with that story about him saying that he had one leg longer.
True that, Bruce. True that. Darren Ruff. What was that, B? And what was the other guy? What was the other guy last year? He was on Houston, right? Garcia Jr. up at bat, 2 for 3.
That's what Diaz had done, and then suffered the cramp.
Garcia takes a strike. Slider from Diaz, counts 0-1. B, do you want me to do the boom thing when he does a strike or no?
Just 1 for 7 against Diaz.
Ball, counts 1-1.
Ball and strike.
Damn, where's the fucking... Where's the fucking thing?
3 straight sliders, it was 2-1.
Counts 2-1.
Had to use 6 pitchers in this game. Play hard, but only 5 because he had to work around a rain delay on the first inning. Both guys turned in 3 scoreless.
Yeah, JD Martinez. That was the other guy.
It's 2-2.
I don't know. I just didn't. Vogelback, Darren Ruff, JD Martinez. I just didn't bite on them, man.
Picked him up with 2 big outs in the 8th. And now Diaz
I like Winker as our DH.
2-2.
Counts 2-2.
Fastball at 98.
Quite a defensive swing. Garcia with 2 strikes. I mean, he did really low there.
Done Barrett this entire bat.
Boom! Got him out. 1 down.
Certainly not Luis Garcia's best work.
Well, this is the old slider that doesn't slide, doesn't break at all, ends up going the other way.
I was there at Citi Field for Vogelback's first at bat. Believe it or not, the whole stadium gave him a standing ovation to welcome him.
This Gabriel Ruiz, he takes a slider out.
Slider outside of the plate, counts 1-0. Ruiz 0 for 3. GIDP ground out fielder's choice, 2 home runs on the season. Ball upstairs, counts 2-0, missed with the fastball.
So in this situation, Ron, if I'm Ruiz, I'm taking a strike.
Yes.
My entire job is to get the time run to the plate. Yep.
What time is the Mets game tomorrow? 1 o'clock? That's a ball, counts 3-0. Why is he playing keep away with this dude?
The on-deck batter.
You should see that little league play. The guy is spinning around to fade the bunt.
At ball 4.
He walked him. No boom. Mets play 1:35 tomorrow, so that'll be my next live stream. And then Monday, 4:05 p.m. I'll also be streaming Monday. Thank you, Joseph. All right, 1 on, 1 out. Tying run coming up the bat. I swear to God, I'm going to lose my mind if Diaz blows this. Cruz up at bat, 2 for 3, 2 singles, 3 home runs on the season. I think it said 5 RBIs, but too quick. Oh my God, he almost hit him. Alvarez is going to the mound to say something to Diaz. He almost hit him in the face. So Alvarez is going to go talk to Diaz.
If you remember from last season, Alvarez always did a good job with Diaz coming out and really.
Alvarez is just telling him to calm down. Like, relax, take your time, pace yourself, stop rushing it. Don't leave the pitches up like that. Don't fucking hit the batter. Just chill. Next pitch to Cruz.
5 hits and 7 at-bats in this series. He's got 3 home runs for the season in his rookie year.
Strike. Slider, counts 1-1. So 1:35 tomorrow, guys, is my next live stream.
Slow runner at first with 1 out.
If you're around, come say hi. Oh my God, he almost hit his elbow. He missed it by that much. Come on, Diaz. Counts 2-1.
Get that arm up. He's getting underneath those sliders.
Come on, man. That's a strike. They called it a ball. Are you serious, dude? It's in the box. Counts 3-1. Here we go, B. Here we go with the BS, B. 3-1 count. Strike. Okay, full count.
Dylan didn't look like he saw that very well.
It just looks like Diaz is just rushing himself right now.
Stepping a little further away to give yourself enough room that if you do this inside, you still got some play.
Settle into it. Let's go. Boom! Got him. 2 outs. 1 more to go.
Well, after all those sliders, Cruz had to be protecting.
1 more to go, and then we'll get the dub. Then I'm going to go take a shower and chill.
1 for 3 today. He takes the slider low and in for ball 1.
Slider counts 1-0. Tana 1 for 3, had a single in the 5th. 5 RBIs on the season. Nothing else to report. Counts 1-0. Strike. Fastball at 97. Counts 1-1. Couple more of those, Diaz. Can I see some LGMs in my chat? Can I see some Let's Go Mets in the chat, guys? Upstairs, ball. Counts 2-1. The fastball was at 98 miles per hour. This would be pitch 20 from Diaz. Foul. 98 mile per hour fastball. 2-2 count. Dude's going to step out and burn a timeout. Look at all the Mets fans there. That's not even the 7 line. That's just like local people that are Mets fans that live in Washington. All right, here we go. Oh, they said it's a ball on the outside. If he missed, he didn't miss by much. Full count. Mendoza is yelling at the home plate umpire. He's saying that's not out. It was close. It was relatively close. So. Boom! He got him! 3 outs. Put it in the books. 2-0 Mets. W. God almighty. I was sitting on the edge of my seat that whole time. Diaz fucking does that to me, man. Pardon my French. Thank you, everybody that was here, even the trolls. I appreciate the attention. Mets bounce back from yesterday. They win 2-0. Edwin pays the rent. I will try to catch you tomorrow. Yes, I'll be here tomorrow, 1:30, guys. 1:35 to be exact. And then again on Monday at 4 p.m. I just want to see the stats before I get out of here. B, were you sitting on the edge of your seat? The Mets get their 19th win on the season. Presented by Moo. Time of game was 2 hours and 43 minutes. Mets go to 19-8. Nah, Edwin Diaz had it. I was on the edge of my seat a little bit. Alvarez had his first home run of the season, which is good. I want to see Jeff McNeil kind of start piecing things together, you know. I know he had injuries and all that shit. And look, for all you that have been with me for the last 2 seasons, the bobblehead is back. The lucky polar bear Pete bobblehead is back in studio, all right? I got it. I'm going to take a shower, maybe ice my back or something. Again, thank you all that were here today. I appreciate it. All the new subscribers, I appreciate it. Everybody that came from Metro Stream, I appreciate that too. Make sure you subscribe to Metro. He's a good dude. Me and him will probably collab soon. Tomorrow's game at 1:30, it's on Pix 11. If you don't get Pix 11, come say hi. I think it's McGill versus Parker and then Canning versus Williams on Monday. Thank you, Bruce. I'm going to watch the post-game show and then take a shower. You guys, is there a UFC fight on tonight that's free? No, because the fucking, it's on at 9 o'clock. The UFC has a free fight card on ESPN2 at 9 o'clock. And right now you got on ESPN the UFL. Battlehawks versus Panthers. Michigan Panthers at St. Louis Battlehawks for all you that watch the minor leagues of football. And then we got Nuggets and Clippers on TNT. It is 78-63 Denver. What else do we have on? We got hockey. Damn, everything's on. We got the Leafs at Ottawa.
They're really going for it to try to get back in the series.
What else do we got?
This first period. It's entertaining to watch. And I love what
Looks like Ottawa is beating the Leafs 2-1. They're going to the second period soon. What else do we got?
And desire are you seeing for? I love it. Leading by example. This is the former captain from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Took the seat.
Astros at Royals. 1-0. Royals over Astros. The Yankees are playing the Blue Jays. Do we have a score here? No, they're in commercial break right now. Damn, there's so much on tonight. I don't know what I'm going to watch. Then we got on 63. What is this? What the fuck is this? Team Boxing League is on channel 63. LA Elite versus NYC something something. The NYC Attitude. So I guess there's like 6 boxers on each team, and they have single matchups. That's pretty cool. It's a cool idea, I guess.
There's some additional subtle pressure on the fighters who fight on knockout opponents.
Oh, look, one of my favorite movies is on 21 Jump Street. I got a lot I could watch tonight. All right, cool. I'll see you guys tomorrow around 1:30. Let's go Mets.
You guys partying some new stuff. I never hook up some